Thank you. You're welcome to the program. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning to some of you, according to your location on the face of this planet Earth. We welcome you all to our today's live broadcast right here from our homeland radio Biafra in Biafra land on Facebook. In case you don't know, not under radio Biafra London, Adamakwama, where I am broadcasting from. I remain the fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi. I am from Ndiabo. Ndiabo is in Nnamdi. Nnamdi is a local government in Oji River province, Biafra land. I am a homeland broadcaster under IPOB. The leader of IPOB is Mazi Kanu. From detention, he is still leading us. He remains our leader. We will continue to fight for his freedom legally in a civilized manner. As he taught us, we are not going to dance on the tune of the enemies, because the very anger of the enemies upon us is because of our resoluteness, not because we committed anything, but their anger upon us is because we maintain the IPOB that Nnamdi Kanu is suffering on their behalf. That is why the very bomb, the very gun they are supposed to be shooting here in our land, the blood that they are supposed to be shooting, demolition, though they are doing so, but because IPOB refused to go into armed struggle, they are disappointed. They are disappointed now. They are carrying all their anger on Nnamdi Kanu. That is where they channel all their anger. If not that our God have specially equipped Nnamdi Kanu, we wouldn't have been talking about him, because the whole weight of the law is not, of the war that would have been upon us and in our land is now on Nnamdi Kanu. That is where the Fulani, Britain, everybody. Imagine Britain abandoning their citizens. Do you know the kind of weapon it is? Now, if it is in a war battle, do you know Britain will also supply weapons? For them to deny their citizen Nnamdi Kanu his citizenship right, they are dodging away from the truth. Now, imagine if they can do such thing that is in the open. If you are at war, do you know the weapons they will send in secret? Because for what forced them to deny Nnamdi Kanu his citizenship rights, even upon the illegal detention after being discharged and acquitted by the appeal court, for Britain to still go behind, means that if we are in the world battle, they will still send fighter jets. Because this one is an open one, and they are still showing their anger. Because this is not a secret something that Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya. But they can go secretly to push weapons, which is more dangerous. Now you understand the war Nnamdi Kanu is facing, the war he's leading from the front. Now you understand that it is not something you will shoot God in a way and he will be freed, because it is not reflected. He is fighting for Biafra under self-determination. If you kill a Biafran, you tell him to sit at home, have nothing to do with the case of Nnamdi Kanu, because the weight of the war that would have been going on in our land is what they are carrying on Nnamdi Kanu. That is what the Nnamdi Kanu is facing. When the Kabas meet him and tell him, accept this thing and so that you'll be free, he will say no. They will take DSS. Don't give him food. Don't allow him to eat. Don't give him soap to bath. These are the wars Nnamdi Kanu is facing. And if you are reasonable, it doesn't matter your emotion, you will know that this very war is not a war. You will just wake up and say, I will do this and do this, and Biafra will come. And if you believe such person that told you that he will kill Biafrans so that Nnamdi Kanu will be free, then you are a fool. A man who have defeated his enemies in their presence. You can't do anything. Did he not fulfill it? He said, Nigeria, you are not going to do anything. They kidnapped him from Kenya. They tried to kill him. He didn't die. The same thing he told them. You cannot kill me. This one they are doing is for Singai. The very mission failed in Kenya. The very mission failed. Now they brought him here, they prepared the charges. They are the people that satisfy. They feel satisfied before they announce the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu. They have been satisfied with their plan to jail him in court. But they brought him to their court. They are the people that pick a court. They are the people that prepare the charges. They were the people that even kept amending the charges. In all, Nnamdi Kanu destroyed them. Why do they say they don't agree? Just like a children issue. When they are playing street ball, they win, you say you don't agree. When people are playing you 2-0, street ball, you say you don't agree. What are you telling? What are you saying? Do you want us to be coming to the football with a gun and knives? Don't you know it is whistle that is being used in the football pitch? The same thing in civil matters, we use courts. Then you will accept the whistle of the referee. Then in the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, you will not accept the whistle of the ruling of the court. And you say you are a human being. You are a human being. Is that what you are telling us? And people are rejoicing that somebody is illegally detained in detention. Somebody that have defeated your government upon all their pride, all their mouth making. Nnamdi Kanu, they smuggled him here. They made all their plans. They did everything. They planned on their own. They settled everything. They freed. They kept. They filled. What is it called? That they have arrived. Then they announced that he's in Nigeria, right? Because they have prepared the charges, they have planned, they have met, they have discussed with Bin Tanyako, how Bin Tanyako is going to dribble Nnamdi Kanu. After all this arrangement, Nnamdi Kanu secured not less than 5 favorable rulings over the violation of his fundamental human rights by DSS. In the court of Bin Tanyako, none was obeyed though. That's where our victory started. And these things cannot be kept under the carpet. We remember them. These are hard trick scores we have scored. Hard tricks. Because we are fighting them with the name of Biafra. Any goal we score there is hard trick. They own the government. They own the army. They own the police. They control all. But we still defeat them. Even as we don't have gun. Did you understand? They want us not to come to Abuja, not to come to court. People have forgotten that they said the intelligence, they said they don't want to see people around court premises. We must go there because we are not terrorists. And we stood shoulder to shoulder with our leader, Mazi Maduabuchi, in the court premises that even Nigerian government spent millions or billions, according to Lai Mohammed and the Attorney General of Fulani, AGF, Malami. That the reason why they did not bring in Nnamdi Kanu to court, they don't have money for mobility, what is it called? You know, all these things was because they tried to keep IPOB away from the court premises, even upon the threats. We maintained and we keep coming to court. That's what our leader told them. And that is the heart of the issue. But some people that we know they are cowards, they were at home. They're in abroad instigating killings of our people on Monday at home, which have no effective to the case of Nnamdi Kanu in Abuja. Because the home where you are killing our people, the people you are killing on Monday, you said they did not obey it at home, are sympathizers of Nnamdi Kanu and those that are praying for him. And his relatives, because he have relatives in different states. You are killing them. You say if I'm free Nnamdi Kanu. So for him, if you kill all of them, if he comes out, he'll start ruling trees and the grasses. Is that what some people think? Now, after all these things, would have cooled down had you secure free Nnamdi Kanu. Upon all these killings on Monday, you abandoned it. You went ahead and declared government in exile, abandoning the man. And you say you are now crime minister. Right? Crime minister. Now I ask you, as a crime minister, will you be answerable to Nnamdi Kanu, or Nnamdi Kanu will be answerable to you? Do you now see those things we told you that they presented to you earlier? Hey, do you ask they need support position? They're after position, oh, they're not after freeing Nnamdi Kanu. They're after position. They're after the position they are already on. Our leader appointed them. They are in that positions. You that have no position, you said they're after position. Today I ask you, you that appointed yourself crime minister, will you be responding to Nnamdi Kanu, or Nnamdi Kanu will be responding to you? Now, who is now a leader? Do you see how foolish these followers are? Prime Minister, he now come and tell you, we are fighting for free Nnamdi Kanu, our leader. So a Prime Minister will call Nnamdi Kanu his leader. Now ask Ijebenima, what will you call Nnamdi Kanu now? Is he still your leader when you are a crime minister? He cannot lead you now. You are now a superior to him. Mad people everywhere. Foolish idiots. Ikuto oku oyuzu ire ndi ocha gwa boku. Oya ka na-ege. Mgbe ko wa no du ogu bia here. O wa asusu ndi ocha ka isoro ha. I confront ha here. Ina akinyo. People that confront me here with argument na take a risk man akwa here ko ya here. Ebu ebe anya egbe o. Ina oni hu ndi ami na checking point na ebe logic. These are idiots. Hey, we declare government. I am now crime minister. Crime minister and the crime. So Nnamdi Kanu now up as it was a crime minister. Yeah, man was under you. Hey, our leader will be free. He have no right to mention free Nnamdi Kanu. Sorry, to call Nnamdi Kanu leader. He have no right. He's now a crime minister. He's now a superior to Nnamdi Kanu. Now, those that are following him, count your teeth. If you are obedient to a crime minister, then you turn around and say, Nnamdi Kanu, your leader, you are a fool. Because crime minister is already at the top. So do you now see your foolishness? You now see how they drove you away from Nnamdi Kanu. Because these are weapons of federal government that failed. That is what channeled me to here, because we are on free Nnamdi Kanu. They were prepared by federal government. Some people, they keep doubting, but we keep explaining to you because our leader have no business with you on that matter. When he comes out, he will thank IPOB. He will thank lawyers. He will thank, he does not need any other people. Did you understand? That is who Nnamdi Kanu leads, IPOB. He will now thank lovers of freedom. Did you understand? So he have no business with you. Some of you will come and say, our leader will come and treat the issue. He only handled the issue in IPOB. If you take your matter away from IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu have no business with you. If you cannot maintain your matter in IPOB until Nnamdi Kanu is out, you now left IPOB. You are somewhere. You think if he comes out, he will now tell you, oh yeah, come now, let us look into the matter. You are a fool. You are an idiot. He leads IPOB. If you love him, you remain in IPOB. Na gị na ụmụnne gị ma ọ na-ịghọta ụmụnne gị ọ na-echenji aha nna. Ị ga-echenji aha nna, your surname remain your surname. Ọwụ gị mụrụ onwe gị. But some of you change surname. Change ihe niile. You can even change ị ga-efe m obi ala ọzọ ga-arụ ụlọ. Right? But ị change kwuru m aha even aha ụmụnna unu. Iwepụ picture Nnamdi Kanu tie picture onye na-amaghị. N'ime examine enwe anything ịma. Une were egbuo ndị anyị si n'ofri Nnamdi Kanu. Lecha IPOB na-aga court na Abuja. Why cowards? But you did not cross Okene. You did not cross Obolafo. Baiwagodu. You did not cross. Talk about of Iru Lokoja. Even at Biafra land na-egbu mmadụ. All of you on Monday na-egbu mmadụ. Hey, 4 months so DOS compromise so they don't want our leader to be free. We must sit at home Monday. You did not allow people to sit at home voluntarily. You started killing. What is the result? Now, what is the result? What is the result? Tell us those people you killed. All of you that sponsored this killing, clapping. Hey, it must be enforced. So tell me your results. The IPOB we are attacking, telling us that we are not going to secure victory in our enemy's court. We are the people that is now secure victory that they are using to go to Supreme. The same thing now they can assure them, I'll destroy you in your own court. We maintained it. We stood with him in court. Even some of us was arrested. Mrs. Ejeze, Madam Mama Biafra was arrested in Abuja because of this case. But all of you was commanding people to kill us in Biafra land, to equip Nigerian government, to send it to the peace, global peace index, so that they will use it and put IPOB in the list of terrorist organizations. Ask yourself, why is it that they did not mention you, autopilot, if you exist? Now you ask yourself, how come you committed all these things and they use it against IPOB? Now you ask yourself, those things they counted and they added IPOB. Did IPOB committed it or you are committed it? You know that you are the autopilot that did it. Now you ask yourself, why did they not put your name in the Global Peace Index? Because you were projected by the federal government so that your crime will be hanged on IPOB against Nnamdi Kanu, and that's what happened. And that's what we told our people earlier, that these things you are doing must be on Nnamdi Kanu because you have no name. The only name they know that is fighting for Biafra is IPOB, and the leader is Nnamdi Kanu. If you commit this thing with the name of Nnamdi Kanu, they will heap it on him. We told you these things. You were shouting, hey, we want it to be free. We told you that you nana rolo and check a rolo. Away and regular against Sazolam block, I rabbit lamolo. In your plan, a name and brain. Today, how far? Can you secure a veteran? IPOB. What did you tell us? You are not going to secure veteran in your oppressor's court. What do we have now? Court order. Obey it. Who secure it? IPOB. We approach court. You, what did you secure with killing some Monday? Nothing. After all, you are now in exile. All of you. How foolish are you? How do you see how foolish all of you are? No achievement, nothing. You now left Nnamdi Kanu. You now fighting for Biafra. You left the man who we know will give us Biafra. All of you was driving away with the love. We love Nnamdi Kanu. We love. They drove you away. Today, see where you got yourself. Shamelessly, you refuse to say, I am sorry. You remain there. As wicked as you are to Nnamdi Kanu. Because you are evil. Instruments of the government. All of you gathered there, shouting, tell me what you get concerning Nnamdi Kanu. What have you contributed? Nothing. You turn around, he said, the Nigeria should obey court order. Do you know that you are a fool? The court, you told us not to go. You started quoting Ambazonia leader quote. You started quoting it for us. You should not, you cannot secure victory in your oppressor's court. Had we hit to all those your rubbish and withdraw the court from say we withdraw the case from court, then what will you achieve? Where can you disgrace Nigeria in the open, if not in their court? In the ruling in the court, they even say it is not so. Talk more of what you did behind with Nigeria. Who will agree? The only place to disgrace them is in their court that cannot be forgotten. The Abuja Accord Agreement, they disagreed. They turned it up. UN order, they never agreed. They never obeyed. And you tell us not to disgrace them in their court. And you think you are wise. Then what have you achieved? Nothing. And that is where we are. Free Nnamdi Kanu based on court order. Is that not achievement? Igeje Babate. You have a serious weapon against the government at hand. You can confidentially present to any government in the world. You present this thing that these people did not obey their own court order. The greatest weapon ever you may secure. In our material, as if we are here. You don't know the war we are fighting. What can you present to the world? Monday sit at home. Now, a friend and the kind we have sat at home, you are a fool. And you didn't do it in the north. You do it in Biafra land. You oppress our people. You torture our people. You kill our people. You extort from our people. You kidnap our people. You divert their goods. You steal from them. It didn't give any result. And you are still following such person that brought killings with lies and blackmail. telling you, they are showing you Monday sit at home with free Nnamdi Kanu. The next one, they told you they declare armed struggle. From armed struggle, you see them, they are in exile. They say no election. No election. Even on no election, they told you 150 days. From 150 days to no election. No election. No one stood. No one. Now in exile, they started giving you fake picture of buildings in America that they have no business with. These are the things you think Nnamdi Kanu present to us earlier, and we are still with him. Lies. How can you lead me in Biafra with lies? And people are still, because they are staunch enemy of Nnamdi Kanu. How can you get these facts and you are still there? How can you get these facts and you are still there? If Nnamdi Kanu lie a single lie, it will be a problem. But these things are before your presence. You know it is lie because you are wicked and evil. You are still there dancing, talking, as foolish as you are, as if Nnamdi Kanu were any business with you. Our leader must be freed, and on that point, we are going to pray. Nare gele, nare otuto, nare ojidama, nare mbulelu, nare ichis, ibochi, inade iru ebi ebi. Ade onye ji atụnyere gị, imele onye nwe anyị, imele eze udo, imele eze mmeri, imele eze amara, imela Chineke ndị Biafra, imela onye anyị ji eme ọnụ, imeela onye nyere anyị nkwụ dị iche iche. Onwe nke na-amị ọsụkwụ, onwe nke na-amị nkwụ nwere mkpụrụ, onwe nke na-amị nke ọ ga-amị ya ofu nkwụ ya ọmụ akị nkọrọ, onwe nke ga-amị ojukwu. Otu a ka isi gọzie ala anyị, otu a ka anyị sikwa amụ ụmụ. Anyị na-amụ ihe ire dị iche iche, anyị na-amụkwa ndị ike niile nọ n'ala anyị. Britain gburu ya. Ọkwa ka anyị ji si anyị nyere anyị Biafra ka onyinye nyere anyị wee dị. Ọkwa gị nyere anyị jayent alakụkụ, ha gbuo ya, ha gbochiri ya na keji, were Austin na-ebugharị, were na-akpa ego, mpa anyị ha kwuo ego, ha ga ya wepụta mkpụrụ aka ya, ya emetụ aka ya aka. Ihe a bụ ihe ngozi ndị nyere anyị. Anyị anaghị echefu. Inyekwara anyị Dick Tiger, inyekwara anyị Power Mike, inyekwara anyị Kiliwi Nwachukwu. Ọ dị ihe niile enye anyị ebe a. Onwe ihe na-abịatụbeghị ebe a mbụ. Ma ihe a niile ndị anya ụfụ na-egbu ha. Lekwe nke inyeziri anyị mbụ ikpeazụ azị Nnamdi Kanu after elefere anya. Ha abịakwa. Ha amaghị na ịkwadosiri ike. Nara ekele maka ka ịdị otu a. Ka ahụ nke ikpeazụ ọ ga-awawo na ọkwadoghị na nke anyị agago. Ma iji na ya mepe IPOB jiri ya dewe ESN. Ọ ya wụ n'ụjọ ndị iro. Nara ekele na nke imerigoro emeri. Ọ bụrụ na imeri ha na court, ha kara na-aba mba. Nna na Joseph Tinubu free Nnamdi Kanu, but today itinye anyị n'ụdị iti mkpu ahụ. Ihe anyị na-ayọ mgbe ahụ, ha mee obe kọta ọdara. Ma ọ bụ ekwensu bara, bụ obe kọta ọdara ka anyị na-akwe. Ihe a bụ ihe ọma imere anyị Chukwu abịa. Maka ọ bụrụ na enwebeghị ikpe ikwere ka ekpecha ọchịchị nke abụ, ewerekwe enyefe na ndị ọzọ, anyị bidokwe n'isi ayọwa onye nke a ya mee n'ebere. Ma ikweghị ka ọ dị otu ahụ, ma ọ bụ Lucifer bịara, ma ọ Satan, ma ọ devil bịara, ihe amawu the same constitution iji wuru president, all the same constitution wụ ihe hiwere Federal High Court, hiwe Appeal Court. Ị ga-emeriri obe. Nara ekele, nara otuto Chineke mgbe ochie maka ndụ Nnamdi Kanu. Imeela maka ihere imere ndị Fulani ji mere odibo, bụ ndị na-asị na ha bụ ndị ọchịchị n'ala anyị. Imeela maka imego ya ihere. Mmadụ niile amago na onwe ha na-achị, ọ dị onye ha bụ. Ọsọgodo ha rụọ ọkụrụta n'elu, ọ dịghị onye na-ahụ ha dịka mmadụ. N'ihi na iji IPOB wee mebọ ha. Kama na ịmago na anyị bụ mmadụ, anyị na-arụ ọnụkwa out of patience. Leenu ihe ndị iro na-akwadosi ha ga-eji emegide anyị. Ọkwa na ụmụ anyị ka ha na-atọ ọnụ iji megide anyị. Mkpụrụ ndị dị iche iche ha na-akụ, ọkwa gị ka ọ dị n'aka imere ihe ọsịsọ ka Nnamdi Kanu pụta, ka ụfọdụ mkpụrụ ha kụrụ ghara ipu. Nara ekele, nara otuto, n'ihi na egbochi n'aha gị chi ukwu okike abịa amara pụrụ ime ihe niile. We have prayed. Ise, thank you. Ụmụ Chineke, we move. Free Nnamdi Kanu. We are challenging Nigeria in their Supreme Court. why Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention. Why? Because you know they failed it. The very stay of execution they filed is against the law. How? You must obey the court order first before filing stay of execution. But they did not obey free Nnamdi Kanu. The sergeant acquitted. They detained him, then illegally, and they went and filed stay of execution. And that is the rubbish we are challenging in the Supreme Court. And that is why we have a date, 11th of May, for Nigeria to come and tell the world why they refuse to obey their own court order and why are they working against their own constitution. And that is why we are there. We have told them, our leader told them, Buhari, you say you are a general. I am not a general. I am a civilian. You said you are a small boy. No problem. I will tell you what small boy does to an elder. And there we are. Bintanyako, you are not educated enough to jail me. And he also messaged them to go and tell Buhari that he's mad, that he's completely mad, and he cannot jail him. And all these things have come to pass. But enemies was contracted to come and destroy those very prophecies that must come to pass in the courts of Nigeria, as Nnamdi Kanu prophesied them. It doesn't matter the situation, as far as it is mentioned on Radio Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu said, even if Chukwu Abịama is not yet aware or have not approved it, immediately it is mentioned on Radio Biafra, heaven will approve it. Chukwu Abịama will approve it immediately. And that is why his prophecies comes to pass. Radio Biafra is divine. That's why they told the enemy to campaign that people should stop listening to Radio Biafra. That they are now gossip. It's now a gossip. They have run to another radio. Hey, VOB, Voice of Biafra. We don't hear the radio again. All this is rubbish. They started having group broadcasts. You know, they will write it, Voice of Biafra, Voice of Biafra. Hey, Atabalo, Voice of Biafra. Where is that your VOB? Stop listening. So how do we stop listening to Radio Biafra? Where will we be today? These are weapons of the enemy. We told you Nigeria have nothing to do Nnamdi Kanu. Today, you can understand it. They have begun their plan again to start giving IPOB allegations. Hey, we catch IPOB ESN. IPOB ESN. But when they massacred us in Aba, it was IPOB that published it. And they now came for defense that they killed 5 people. But ask yourself, why is it that when they lie, Nigerian government, with their security agents, if they lie against IPOB, they will first announce it. Their media will be sharp. But if they kill or kidnap the main IPOB, their media will not speak. Now ask them, for how long did the Dara Gold spend in DSS custody before we discovered DSS agreed that she is with them? Now ask yourself, how come when they say they capture, they parade the IPOB ESN in Imo, ask them, how come they easily announce it? How come BBC easily carry the news? But BBC, you did not carry the news of Idara Gold, BBC. BBC, Aba Massacre, did you carry it? Or the only thing you can spread is the denial of the police and the army. You don't carry the action, you know, no. Right? You will not tell that Nigeria army said they killed only 5. But when it happened, you are the people that are supposed to carry the news so that Nigerian army will now defend. But you are the people who kept quiet that IPOB published the news on their own and Nigeria came for denial. Then we ask you, how come that you cannot present the video in action? This is what I have told Nigerian army and their police. Imagine BBC showing us picture of people's back. Are they afraid that why not present their face? Let me look for that very picture. I want to look for that picture. That Let me just go to the screenshot. No, let me get the picture. Simply the pictures. Then let us confirm. Now look at the pictures. Did you understand? These are the things that Nigerian police, they said they caught IPOB ESN. Look at the things they pack here. I think you see it. Do you understand? Now, you ask them, does ESN operate? Because they said they later go and cut their kingpin, their commander. Does ESN operate in the bushes with the flag? The answer is no. Have Nigerian police or army been in the bushes where ESN is? Now, can they give you a picture? Picture, not yet video, I'm coming to video, where they are battling with the ESN? Somewhere. The answer is no. Now I ask you, why is it that DSS did not announce the kidnapping of Idara Gold? Why is it that IPOB family members are still missing? Why is it that over 50 IPOB family members are still missing in Aba? Till today, kidnapped by Nigerian police. Why do they not assemble them? We need to see them like this. Nigerian police and army, the IPOB peaceful protesters you kidnapped in Aba, and those you carried their dead bodies. You killed and carried their dead bodies. Right? We ask you to present them like this, even with their back. And you like to show us the back of picture. We want you cannot show their front now because these are inmates that Hope Uzodinma brought to you. These are inmates that Hope Uzodinma brought out to you and separate them as IPOB. We don't want Nnamdi to be out. Let they prepare it against as the amendment grant of appeal in Supreme Court. This is rubbish. We are here to expose it. We ask them, why did you not present? So BBC, you did not exist then. So why can't you present the IPOB family members you kidnapped in Aba on the 31st of March 2023? You do not present them, they are missing. But you are presenting criminals that are in detention, on some suspects in detention. Not all of them are criminal in prison. That Hope Uzodinma brought out for you to parade as IPOB ESN. Look at how you presented things. Now, on the policemen that they stole somebody's car and kidnappers, did you present their weapons like this? Few days ago, did you present their weapon? Let me get their video. Let me see if I can get their video. Let me see, because I eat Madonna. These things we are doing. Now, look at them. Look at Nigerian police that are kidnappers, right? And they stole vehicle, they do all. Then watch the weapons before them. Watch the weapons before them. You know that Nigeria and their media and their police are, they're just, I don't know what to call them. They don't have any level. They don't have level. These are useless idiots. We expose them. Watch. Oh yeah, watch. Do you see weapons? These are police. How many weapons? How many weapons? Those small weapons. The head. Look at. Look at their guns. These are police, right? Now let us go and see. And see what they put on the people they said the IPOB. How many things are here? Dragon flag. Who is using it? Watch. Did they bring any Nigerian flag, police flag? No. Then ask yourself, why the Jewish, see this white one? Why the Jewish material or something here? Why the dragon flag? Why all these things? Are they acting film or who taught them? The police, we know they are Nollywood, but this type of acting is useless. They just presented the people, detainees, those that are detained in the prison in Imo. The whole of them have brought them out. That's why they show their back. You know, they show their back. They will go back to the prison. How do they bring them out? They will call their names and tell them they have date of court. That is how they bring them out. In the morning, the warders on record, those that they will write the names of those that they want to use for parading as ESN IPOB by Hope Usadema, his police. They will just come and call their name in the prison. You know, anybody in detention, if you hear your name, you come out. Simple. That is the law guiding them. So now, when they call their name, all of them will come out. They say you have date of court. You come out. When you come out, they tell you, governor, they tell you you will do this thing. They will not even call governor. They will tell you do this thing. If you do this thing now, your case will be solved. You know, we are the police. We have your case. So you are the lucky ones. Just present yourself. Agree that you are IPOB. Then it's our duty to take your case file to court and they write to the court and tell them to go and tell you to go. Do you understand? That's how Opposite does these things. That is how they do it. They will call your name as they are calling those that will go to court. You think you are going to court. They know that you don't have date of court. That is how they brought these very people that they are showing us their back. That is how Opposite. These things are plans against Supreme Court. Against Supreme Court, they want to get amendment of grant of appeal because all that Malami have been presenting to the Supreme are the same thing. Even the one they say nine grant of amendment of appeal. That thing, amendment of grant of appeal, those things are the same thing they have been submitting. The same thing they have been filing. But they will file this one this month. The next month they will file it. So that if the judge comes to the court and start treating the first one they file, if they know that we are defeating them, they will remind the judge that you remember that there is a suit we filed in this honorable court on so day, and the judge will now say, okay, we'll hear it on so day. That is prolonging of case. But now they want to get something that Nnamdi Kanu, you know, because they know they cannot defeat him, but to have a grant they can write. Something they have, you know, they have been in this business for some months against election. So that they all will tag on IPO, but we defeated them. Now, what do they wanted to use in Supreme? The Global Terrorism Index report was what they were preparing. That's why they kept amending. Because their only plan was to go. They were holding two weapons. They believe they have gotten the Global Terrorism Index that they will write to the Supreme Court that Nnamdi Kanu is IPOB and IPOB have been recognized as a terrorist group in the world, you know. They want to write it to the Supreme. Then the next one is that IPOB stop election in the Southeast, thereby denying Nigeria their right to vote Labour Party. You will now see that the government will now be supporting Labour Party. You know, in order to bring it on IPOB, you will hear nothing else. They will say, we are supporting federal government for this. You know, they're supposed to take Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, why do his boys stop us from voting P2B? Time now that we love Igbo man, Nnamdi Kanu stay no election. So these two agendas will affect us in Supreme Court. But we destroy them. Global Terrorism Index report, we destroy it. No election in Biafra land, we destroy it. People went and vote, and P2B is in court. Whether you win him or he win you in court, that's your business, not our business. Our business is to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu's name is not involved, because they told the Belima to put the picture of Nnamdi Kanu on their banner so that he will be implicated. And they write it free Nnamdi Kanu, and they write it Biafra referendum. knowing too well that someone that declare armed struggle, someone that declare government in exile, have nothing to do with civility, have nothing to do with obey court order. He have no business by giving press release. You can only go to DSS custody and break it and break out on Nnamdi Kanu. You have nothing to call for sit at home. Your duty is to use your gun and do your thing. The sound of your gun is your voice. Now, if you declare armed struggle, you cannot call for referendum again. You are already in armed struggle. But these are the same people. They tell you they have posted their no election poster. They said, free Nnamdi Kanu, there will be no election in Biafra land. Until you free Nnamdi Kanu, then you give us date for Biafra referendum. Somebody that declare armed struggle. You declare armed struggle, you don't need to mention these two things. You now see why we are wise. We never declare armed struggle, because if we declare armed struggle, we will never call for referendum. You will not be hearing our press releases, warning a governor, warning a commissioner of police. You see me now treating the allegation against IPOB. If we are in armed struggle, what am I here to treat it? We will go after the commissioner of police. We will go after them with our gun. But we don't have gun. Therefore, we will come and clear the air. That is our own gun. MNK Unconditionally, as a group of gang in my called their self IPOB. Okay, I'm not here anyway. We move. Unless we know that IPOB does not clash with the police or army. In case you don't know the maybe what that is what the media write, right? We don't clash. Armless people does not clash with armed men, okay? It is only the armed men that will attack civilians. Civilian does not clash with armed men. Civilian can only quarrel with a civilian. So, if it is what they write, then you have to quote them right. You quote them wrong, then direct them that civilians does not clash with the army or police. Because army is trained and army is armed. And army also have uniform, national uniform. Police have national uniform. So the civilian can never clash with army. IPOB stop protest. We started with sit at home with 2017, May 30th. That is the first sit at home. Why? Because we didn't start the struggle with sit at home, but something caused it. When we come out for protest, Nigerian army and police will kill us, right? So if we have gone, we would have been clashing with them, we would have challenged them. We wouldn't have resolved to sit at home, but we resolved to sit at home as civil disobedience because we don't have gun to clash with the army and the police. So had we had gun, then we would have been clashing with them. We wouldn't have gone to sit at home. We would have been protesting with guns. Now you understand. We don't clash. If they write it, then you correct them. You quote them wrong, unless you are part of them promoting lies. Because if we are into armed struggle, then even the police that are even telling you, giving you allegation, they will not be here. Even you that are even trying to gossip, look for a place, a group where you gossip with people against IPOB, you will not see a ground to sit. Then everybody will be, the politicians will not see a place to sleep. But that is why anybody can come out and say, IPOB do this because we are not doing. If we are doing, where would they stay and be saying all these things? So if we have gone now, we are fighting now, what am I doing here for? But the same people that say they have gone, they are the people disturbing us on media. We are here because we don't have gun. If we have gun, this same police is said in Imo, we will go after them. Do you now see the difference between us and them? Those armless people does not clash with the police. Anytime you see the language, correct it, quote them wrong. Civilian does not clash with armed policemen or army. It doesn't happen. Right? Thank you. And civilian does not attack the army. You cannot. How do you attack army or police? How can civilian attack army or police? Just like you go to court, you say one person, you rape one woman. How can you rape a woman? You committed attempted murder already because you must use weapons to bring her down. You can't just with your muzzle. It's a lie now. You will suffer now. How can you do it? So all these things are like when they try it in court, you'll be seeing what they are trying. Like they say one of you, only you went and robbed. Police does not write it. They will write it, okay, Kokafo, and the others at large. That others at large is to delay you. Because one person does not go to armed robbery, but one person can steal. You can steal. You can do break and enter. You can go for burglary and stealing. But you cannot go for armed robbery, one person. That's why if police write it, they will say, okay, Kokafo, and others at large. If court asks them the others at large, they will tell you they have contacted, they have information. One is in Kanu. They are looking for the other one. They look for him. They said he have traveled to Lagos. He promised the court that will bring him. The other one that went to Kotonu, we have contacted made the contact there. We are going, these are to delay you. One person does not go to armed robbery. You say, this person will rape you, rape one. And which him and judge, I don't get with evidences. But him and Oshirike. Then, which is to say, the person Jim Boom, I don't know what you whip on the corn in here. Or that's when you are wine. You cannot say no when him and wine in us rape with the muscle. Or these you. So these are things on our Nigeria now to ashing down. Yadika, I was home worker. IPOB do this, IPOB do. And if we start doing now, where will you even stay? Who Oposodema went to prison, bring out people. This is a man that have been killing people. If you call it in the prison yard, if you are in the prison yard, awaiting trial, every day you will just be expecting the call of fame. Even those that have been convicted, because you'll be expecting visit. Right? Those that have not been to court, they have been expecting release from government or their name for date of court or for visit. So if they call your name, it is the law guiding prison yard. They call your name, you answer your name. Nobody answers your name. If you don't answer your name, no problem. It is when they later caught you, you tell the world as the meaning why you refuse to answer your name. But nobody can answer your name and say, he is here. Even if the person is with you. You cannot say, oh, never. This is the law guiding them. It is called answering another man's name. So these people answer their name. They come out. They tell them, if you come to window and ask them, what is it? They say you have date of court. You don't know that those of them have paid them. They take you outside. They will now explain to you. See, if you do this thing, just relax. You will not say anything. Who knows you? Just let the police just video you. They will just video you. Just keep quiet. Video you. You agree. You IPOB. That's all. It's over. Then we'll now tell the police now, commissioner of police, he will write to the court. The court will now free you. It is a lie. Police have no power over your case that is in court. The only people that have power is the Attorney General. Minister of Justice are the people that have power. They can stop your case at any time because when you were remanded to prison custody, the magistrate said that they have no power over this case and the accused man should be remanded to prison custody and your case file should be transferred to DPP, Director for Public Prosecution. That is to say, and there is an underlying statement. There is a statement he balanced it with. They said, until further notice. Okay, sorry. For further investigation, yes, it said your case file should be transferred to DPP for further investigation. That is to say, the court is not yet satisfied with the police investigation. Did you understand? Now, means that what the police wrote against you is not the final. That the Minister of Justice will also look into it. Now, they remind the person in prison. Hope Uzodinma will be using them to blackmail IPOB. Be using them to blackmail IPOB. Ask yourself, why is it always in Imo? So IPOB ESN is always, they are only in Imo. And when they want to tell you, they will tell you where we do not even have ESN camp. They were in Osu-Itoba. Today, this one, they told you they are going to Mbise. And now, to qualify the killings that they are killing us in Obala. Now, they now told you they are involved in the attack in Obala. What do they tell you? It is to tell you that they want to create that thing and start killing people in Mbise, killing people in Obala. If they get a young boy or a youth, they will kill the person and say you are part of those that attack police in Obala. But these people, the Nigerian police in Obala, if you ask them the truth, they will tell you that the people that attack them are the oil bunkers. And those involved in oil bunker business. Go and ask the police, that's the police at Obala, go and ask them. The people that attack them are the people that go for oil bunker that they have been disturbing. Go ask them now, do they say the truth? They have told you they catch IPOB. Those that are involved in oil bunker, that is their way. That exists. That is where the police used to disturb them. The same police that used to disturb them, they came after them. They came after them. The police is aware. They want to cover it with IPOB. Now ask yourself, the police, what actually took them to a filling station that is off from that place, that filling station that the police went and start destroying people's vehicle there and start destroying things in the filling station. Ask the police, is that the skin of the action? The answer is no. What took you to them? After the criminals have left, you run away, you come back. You started destroying people's property. How? To rise it, to make sure that things you destroy are much, so that you can cover your stupidity with more destroying people's property. Police started shooting anyhow. The criminal did not shoot anyhow. They came for the police. But after the criminal left, the police came back. The police started destroying everywhere. They knew that the people that came are people involved in oil bunkering. Today, they told you the police in Imo, they have nabbed IPOB member, ESN, and they went to Mbise. He told them another hideout. They went to Mbise, they caught the people and the ESN leader, commander, he said there are the people involved in Obala. Immediately you catch him, he tell you that the people involved. No interrogation, no nothing, foolish people. Where are our people you kidnap in Aba? You don't tell us. But you assemble the back of prisoners. You show us their back. He said the IPOB ESN, the people that are detained in Owerri prison, Hope Uzodinma went and bring them through the warders. Go at the warder, the record chief. Go to Owerri prison. If the record chief can say the truth, he will tell you that these people are prisoners in Owerri prison. If you hear your name come out, they came out. You brought them, you cornered them. You told them that the police, they will work with the police. If they agree the IPOB, then their case will be dissolved. These are how you promote your idiocy, thinking we are fools. I know how you hear matter. Can you now understand the game? Hey, we went to Obala. The police killed people in Obala. The criminal that came for the police. The only civilian that fought victim are the people that the policeman run into their shop in Obala. Every other destruction was carried on by the Nigerian police in Imo State. But to cover it up, they now say they are getting IPOB that are involved. Who left the skin? The scene of, that is, okay, you run away from the scene of crime, first of all. Now, after you return, you left the place, Nigerian police, Imo. You now go go to that filling station, I've forgotten the name of that filling station, that is off from where it happened. You started using your knife to destroy people's tire, vehicles. You destroy their tire. You destroy some pump in the filling station. You destroy the pump, fuel pump in filling station, that people run away. Police of Imo. Hey, we now buy IPOB for Imo, ESN, you never see IP charge. God will punish all of you. Idiots. You went and bring detainees in the prison. You say, picture their back. I have challenged Nigerian Army and police. Anytime you go to arrest your IPOB ESN, you know they're in the bush. You cannot give us a video in the township. ESN does not operate in the township. Now, show us a video where you are fighting with the ESN in the bush. What is the complete one? So you can go to operation without media. Then you are not complete. So after, if you just come up, they will write Lai Mohammed will write a press release, and they added the name of any police commissioner that he discussed with, and say it's from this state. From this state, he will tell them to parade. While Lai Mohammed, that is in a WhatsApp group with all the media editors, all the newspaper editors, they are in a WhatsApp group with Lai Mohammed. The duty of Lai Mohammed, the same thing with the radio houses in Nigeria. They are in a WhatsApp group with Lai Mohammed. His duty is to send a message there. Before they send it, they'll send it to Commissioner of Police. This is what we want to do now. Just accept it. That's all. They don't have option. And the newspaper, their duty is to publish it. They didn't go there. If you ask the people that publish a news about IPOB, all those newspapers, they don't know where it happened. The thing just came to their WhatsApp group from Lai Mohammed. Their duty is to print it on their news. And if you can ask the Onye Mamachuku, the army spokesperson, he will talk one nonsense. If you meet the IG of police or commissioner of police of a state or IG of police, they will talk one rubbish. The same thing that Lai Mohammed sent to the media. If you ask the media house, where did this thing happen? They say according to the police, according to eyewitness. Eyewitness, they call us on phone. These are idiots. The same thing they are using. You cannot publish their name. Which country do they come from? You say they are terrorists. Where did they come from? What is their name? You give us number. You don't tell us their name and where they came from. No, you don't. The same thing. The Boko Haram that are from Niger Republic, Burkina Faso, Mali. Some of them are DPO in my village. Some of them are commissioner of police. Like the one in Abia. What is his name? Mohammed what? Mohammed Bala. What is his name? What is the name of that idiot? I can remember it. Somebody, Mohammed Bala. Bala, I can remember. I remember Mustafa Bala. Mohammed Mustafa Bala. A repentant Boko Haram. He is now a commissioner of police in Abia. That's why they refuse to publish their name. They only give us a number. 1,200 repentant. Call their name. If I see the idiot at the junction of my place, I will read the name on his test. I will say, okay, this is the Bala. But they hide their name. They don't want us to dictate them if I see them at the front of my house. They don't want. And this is what made Nigerians, citizens, coconut head. They want to hear Nnamdi Kanu jailed. These people are idiots. Imagine such people in such country that have witnessed the ruling of the appeal court. Instead of them to turn around and start fighting their government. They are there looking for where Lai Mohammed will take punch to write against IPOB so that they will go on the comment section and start talking rubbish. Somebody that studied in UNICAD, you don't have job. You studied in UNILAG, you don't have job. They told you PVC will solve your problem. You voted. They didn't give you a result. If you see them right against IPOB, you go there. What are you promoting? You are promoting your death. How do you go to comment section of Nigerian newspaper where they write what Lai Mohammed sent them to write, which you know they didn't even go to the skin. They didn't even go at all. You will go there because you're a Nigerian. You never defended your certificate. They gave you a Unicard. They didn't give you a job. You are there defending what Punch wrote, what BBC wrote, the lies. BBC wrote, your certificate, have you defended it? The answer is no. The election, you vote, your vote, you voted. Did you defend it? The answer is you run away, you let people be. You started tribalism. But if you see what they write against IPOB, which you know it is false, you go there, you say, good for them. As if the prisoners that Hope Sodema is parading in Imo, as if the IPOB. Now, when you killed us in Aba, did we deny? We said they are our people. How can we deny our people? In Dana Gold, we were looking for Dana Gold for almost a year. For a year plus, before DSS agreed. But how come, if you want to lie, immediately you gather people, you say the IPOB. Small time, you say they have agreed. When did you torture them? When did they go under interrogation? I want to know. Boko Haram can video their action. Fulani ESN can video action. ESN can video their action when they are fighting cows in the bushes. Fulani terrorist cows. Because they are professional. They don't kill Fulani, but they use their professionalism to chase them away, then go after the cows. The same thing Fulani want to apply on IPOB. Get their leader, then the sheep will scatter. Get the shepherd. But they are not professionals. ESN are professional. They don't kill. They push the Fulani terrorists away, then they chase their cows away. Any cow that refuses to run, anything you see, you kill, you face. But to Fulanis, go and ask them, why is it that they don't parade the dead bodies of Fulani terrorists in the bush? They don't parade them because ESN does not kill them. They are professional. They are after the cows. Do you understand? Now, what are we now telling them? That the battle they are bringing on IPOB, we have finished it. How? We secure victory in your court. Let me tell you the plan of your government. You know, you studied in Unibadan. Do you have a job? The answer is no. Go to Punch and comment. Comment against IPOB. Go. Have you been to BBC Igbo? Pidgin? They wrote against IPOB. Go there and comment. Graduate in one. Go and comment against IPOB. But your certificate is rotten in your house. You are crying. But you went to university. You don't defend your certificate. You don't defend your vote. You are fighting IPOB that have destroyed your government in their court. Instead of you to turn around and tell your government to stop the rubbish. This propaganda you have been carrying on IPOB. We do IPOB this. We do. Nigerians supposed to be asking their security. This IPOB, no, they finish. They know they finish for Imo. They should stop the rubbish. IPOB, ESN, Imo. IPOB, ESN, Imo. IPOB, ESN. Rubbish. Nigerians should want their security. Their security is unprofessional. They are deceiving you. You are not getting anything. Smarter you will work with the warders. Water officials go to record. They will tell you the people doing this in the prison record. That record in a way prison. Go there. Investigate. They will tell you the particular warders that are doing this thing with the They will bring out the detainees. They will show their back. They say they are IPOB, they are ESN. And they think we are children. We know what they are doing. Thank you. Exposing them now. Simple. This is the war our leader in Naka. No matter how I don't misinterpret. Misinterpret here director kwuru ka anu nozi name. Ihe Mazi Jonathan na-ekwu na radio Biafra dị iche. Una abịazi bịa kwazi ya dịka o nwere onye gwara unu nso unu ga-akọ ihe religion. Onye bi hapụ ihe asị anyị rụọ ị na-akọ inu. Onye a na-defend dibia. Onye a na-defend ọdịnala. Onye a na-defend Christian. Onye a of nwoke na ndị nke Nsụka, ndị nke Muslim ha pụta na bịa defend one Muslim ndị nke Jewish a na-edefend ihe a niile nọ mgbe Nnamdi Kanu nọ here. Eleghị problem unu here. Ndị mmadụ na-ekpere director ekpere in the name of Jesus na Radio Biafra. Itie mem ya wee tie ise. Eleghị problem unu. Ihe director kwuru na aha onye a na ya nwa ga-akpọ ya Jesus. No one ha Greek name. But na ya megaghị investigation. Ga-amata ebe a mụrụ ya jụọ ha amụrụ asị ya na ọ ya wee chọ na ọ ya nwa ga-akpọ ya. Ọ sị gị na the prophet anaghị eme exist. Ọ sị gị na that prophet wụ a scam. O kwughị ya. Ọ na-eme exist. Ọ na-ekpekwa ekpere. Ọ sị asị ya wee Yeshua always pray. Now he know that na the prophet may exist. But ọ sị na ya ga-akpụ isi ala enye ya. N'Chukwu ka ya ga-akpụ isi ala enye. Some people are very aggressive that Jesus was scam. Ọ bụ ikwe ọ connect with Nnamdi Kanu. Ọ gawe ya ka director o kwuru. Ọ sị na ya agaghị efe nwoke ọbụla nwaanyị mụrụ. Na ya agaghị efe. Ihe ọ gwara anyị na IPOB na mbido onye ọbụla na-aga Yoruba church na ọ gaghị aba IPOB. Onye ọ gwara anyị here na Biafra land. Some zone anyị ka na-maintain na zone. Ị na-aga Yoruba ebe ajọ gị na-aga Yoruba church na-aga. But ihe ọbụla ị na-ekpe na-awụ Muslim ị ga-anọ na IPOB. But onweghị onye okpukpere nke ị ga-anọgide ka onye ọzọ. That is why Biafra is important, because the constitution of Biafra will channel everybody to right track. In agba odeshi, ị ga-agwara mmadụ odeshi, onye nwere time mmanụ ihe oji odeshi eme. Maka mgbe trouble na Biafra, enwe security, nwe ihe niile, hazie ihe niile. Amaghị m ihe ọzọ iji odeshi eme. Iji agba odeshi, ọ maka na anyị na ndị Fulani nọ here.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Anyị nwe Biafra anyị na-aga agwa ọdeshi ijikwa na alụso onye ọgụ ọmụnwa kọwa onye. Mgbe ahụ ka anyị ga-amasị ị na-agwa ọdeshi amara ma constitution a ga-enye gị license. Ịgwara mmadụ ọdeshi gị nye receipt. Ya ọbịa submit to Biafra government. Ma ọ bụ na emere ụdị ihe ahụ accept. Mgbe onye ahụ meziri ihe ahụ ọ na-eme ya wụrụ na o nwere ihe gbagburu ya. Ma ọ na ihe ahụ banye abịa jide gị nwa. But ọwụ Biafra abịa ọrụ ga-adị ịgba crusade n'etiti ihe. You can't see me because anọ m ọrụ. Gị nwa na onwe gị na-akpọ crusade ga-ahụ na ị nwere ọrụ. Gị nwa mepere ụlọ dibịa ịnọcha gị ga-achọrọ ọrụ na Biafra. Gị hụ na mụ nwee problem that will bring me to ụlọ dibịa. Gị nwa na-agba afa gị hụ na enweghị any problem m nwere onwe na-achọ m n'ụlọ na anyị nwere ọkụ nwee gaasị n'ụlọ nwee ụzọ nwee ọrụ ugbo na-aga gị hụ na onwe onye na-achọ ma ana m abịa ka ị gbaa afa. Ị ghọtara mgbe ọ bụla ị hụrụ onye gara chọọchị ya gị hụ na ọ gara ikpere Chukwu na ọbịa ka agwọrọ ya ekpere ka ọ ga obodo oyibo na ọbịa gị ka emeri emere akụ na ọ bịara ikpere Chukwu. By then ị marazie ndị na-anaghị ekpere Chukwu. For now you cannot know it because we have problem. Imepe ụlọ dibịa ndị nwe problem will come. Imepe ụlọ ekpere ndị nwe problem will come. And if you go against them, they will fight you. There are evil everywhere, but Judaism. They are evil. Onye ọbụla akụrụ mgbu etu esori ya because anyị ga na-achọ ihe anyị ga-efe. But constitution will be there. Gị hụ na mba public moto. You cannot disturb me with your Muslim or your Judaism or your Christian or your omenala. You will leave me man on a transport motor. But ugbu a ị nwere ike nọ na moto eche praise the Lord. Ị nwere ike jụ asịrị iwe ekwensu. Because Biafra have not come. There is no constitution in our guide those things. If Biafra come, I have told our people, Biafra will solve our problem. Before isim na church isim so ye seed. And when you but if Biafra comes, some of this problem will be solved. By then, our people are awake. Man get spiritual problem. Man get physical. Now we don't know the spiritual. We don't know physical, and you cannot correct it in this kind of society. The only thing you can know is to correct people. You correct people, but don't be at to war. Correction is different. That's what our leader was here to say. He never said that Yahweh was calm. On the baby, I pray. May your kingdom come on earth. Then Christians na radio Biafra. Bere directed, bere na Jesus. Had him Jesus directed. He said. He never denied. Or never seen a better. He accepted the prayer.
Una abịazi ugbu a onye afesi onye m ka na mgbe ọbụla m na-anọrịrị ebe anọ ụnụ gbagharịwa ọkwa steji ọbụla eru ụfọdụ adapụ ọ ga-enwere ihe ga-akwapụ steji ọbụla eru ịdapụ steji ọda ka anyị na-adapụ ndị niile adapụrụ nwekwe nke na-awụ ezigbo mmadụ they started with good kama onye ruo steji ị nọ gị mekwa isi ike gị chee na egwuregwu iche na egwuregwu ọ na-efe ka briz nwayọọ nwayọọ na IPOB ihe ọzọ ga-eme pịam ya mechapụ gị maka ị ga-eche na ime gị arrive ị na-ekwu ya a na-achịrị gị aka onwekwa ikuku na-ebu IPOB ikuku na-ebu ndị na-ekweghị na IPOB onwe ikuku gaghị ebu nwa IPOB a na-akụrụ gị aka mgbe ị dapụrụ ndị a na-anọrọ ọkwa chim otu a na-echi anọ ha kụgide gị aka ịdapụ ha nọrọ ọkwa chọkwa ndị ọzọ ha ga-akwanye n'ọnya chọkwa ndị ọzọ ị mara onwe ndị nọ na ha na-eme achọ mmadụ n'ọrụ iwere enyi ya nwoke ọ ya ga-akọmiti ihe eji achọ gị ya dị hapi ị ga-eche na ọlaiki na ị nwetara ọrụ ọ na-akụrụ gị aka iche na egwuregwu mgbe ọ na-akụ aka IPOB nke anyị ọnọdụ ka amụrụ m n'ime ya enwebeghị etritibe my mata na IPOB nwere ike ihe nke m na-akọmiti anyị satịrị skrash anyị ma ya a na-emeri ota ị gaghị echeta ya level a na-echeta level na IPOB a na-echeta ya ichetaghara ya ga-ada iwu Director senta na oziọma senta agha na religion gwa gị na ọwụ Biafra gwa gị na ọwụ all religion ugbu a na ndị anyị na-etrit na radio Biafra emancipation of our people ndị mmadụ abịazie na peji ihe na-epost ụfọdụ si na ọwụ tradition wu ESN anyị wepụtazire gị broadcast director gwara gị those people anybody doing odeshi I don't believe in you stop those nonsense. It doesn't work. The highest audacious is your brain. But to somebody be an post here, with the deceitfulness, ne post to now tradition with ESL, ne beka abaragi. All denomination non ESL. Judaism not there, Christians not there. All of them were Christian before. All of them happy and Okwa Biafra na don dey give grant. Okun na ezo before. Only many people na-ezo ezo ụfọdụ na-aga ebere ụfọdụ na-ezo ụfọdụ na-aga dibịa na-ezo ụfọdụ na-aga nke ọbụla ha na-aga na-ezocha nwaanyị ji bịazi ugbu a na-agwazi anyị na ihe ọhụrụ na-ezoro ezo dayeta anọzi ugbu a ọzọ ya nwa nke a ga-efe ọ bụrụ na-ezocha ezo bifo onye emezikwa na-eji enye mmadụ nsogbu ndị polisi a na-aga hopu ụzọ dị mma na-aga akpọpụta ndị eji na nga a na-asọwa IPOB ibe na post mmadụ ihe post onye na-enwe mini njine ya eme on friend otu aka m na-eluzu friend na IPOB tele mgbe Biafra ga-abịa friends a na-eluzu kwa m otu eche eme onye ọbụla ịhụ na ọ ga-atinye gị na nsogbu ịkọtụọ ya ọwụ ihe threat ọ ga ihe na-eche ahụzi ihe m na-eche megon friend ya na m ka na-aghọta anwetakwenye anyị na akụ ma blọk ị gaworo onwe gị ma nọrọ onwe m anyị anaghị ese ike ese ịhụ m ebe m blọkụrụ gị anyị anaghị ese ihe m na-ekwu na ị gaghị disturb my own brain so ihe na-eme mgbe ọbụla Biafra bịara anyị agbakọ Biafra bịakwa anyị aghọkwa nwanne but mgbe ọbụla ị bịara mee ihe na ngabịa destroy nke m mere eme ị ga-anọkwa inwe ike na na-enwetazi m ma ọmụ a na-enwetazi gị adị na m na-emezi nke dị like gị blọk m on friend m ana m ewe iwe ma mara na m chọrọ iduhie gị ọkwa ịghọtara the same thing to me all your war wụ sụkwa na mango ebe a directọrị gị sowe ihe agawa na mango ishi ebe asụrụ na-abịa ishi ebe asụrụ na-abịa ishi ebe asụrụ na-abịa kụnụ na-akọ akọ na-abịa ọ gara ebe anyị na-aga n'ọhịa a na-ekwu a na-avọghachi ihe olee ihe a n'ọhịa ọnwanye ọwa IPOB twitiri na a na-egbu Judio Kristian anyị ọmabụ na-enwe ndị ọdịnala ha esoghị na ndị a na-egbu anyị amaghị na-enwe ndị ihe a nke ha na-akpọ ha ele ndị ọzọkwa ma ndị omenala anyị machara ha anọ etinye dairetọ tiri nke ị ga-ekwu onye ọcha nghọta ọ ma na ndị a niile na ebe ahụ Judio Kristian right oche na ndị ka ọzọ na Judaism che na weta Kristian to show you na ya na-achọ ihe naanị ihe gbasara anyị na anyị the concern of everybody anyị write to US government anyị write to Donald Trump anyị write kwara ndị nka right then everybody everybody is involved. Ono biaze were na ma ndị na-etretirịcha mmadụ. Ị na-etretiri mmadụ, ihe anyị na-ekwu na onye a ji olive oil, mụa ji elu akụ, no problem. Onwe onye nke ka nke ibia. Betu gị nwa na onwe gị na-ebe akwa na onye ọcha bịara ogbu anyị. Gị hụ na nwanne gị ebelieve go na ihe a well. Ị na-asịtị na ị ga-egbu ya ma o kwe gị. Otu director shima anyị. Director siri na anyị ozi ọma. Still anyị ekwechabeghị. Ofi ukwere n'usoro na director. Ụfọdụ esokwa gị ebe ha kwekwere na ya. Ha wa IPOB beta ha kwere na ya duto enwe ohere ọ na ha ga-emenwe ihe anyị. Then ndị aso Peter Obi anụkwara ozi ọma director. Anyị ogburu ha. Ịgwa mmadụ okwu ihe believe ma o kwe gị. Ị ga-eme ya impose on us. Ị ga-eme anyị impose Christianity. Ị ga-eme anyị impose omenala. Ị ga-eme anyị impose ọdịnala. Ị ga-eme anyị impose Judaism. Kedu ihe problem our people? Ka ị ga-eme impose Muslim nke directors na ọ ga-adịda adịghị ya on us. All these things wụ na nwee constitution dị. Enwe ọrụ dị. Everybody nwee problem. Imepe ụlọ ekpere anyị ga-abịa because we have problem. Anyị chọrọ ịga obodo oyibo. But ọrụ dị ka ịhụ na onye na-aga obodo oyibo nwere special duty ọ na-aga. Onwe na-agazi ekpe ekpere ka ọ gaa obodo oyibo. By then, ọ na ụdị n'itiri crusade ndị na-achọ ịga obodo oyibo, ndị na-achọ ọrụ. Right? Ị ga-ahụ na tie ka ndị na-achọ nwa. Ka ịhụ na ndị na-achọ ọrụ na ndị chọrọ ịga obodo oyibo a ga-abịa ya crusade. Ndị ka ị ga-abịazi ndị ka ị na-achọ nwa ma ndị na-achọ dị. Ọkwa now, and the digger, because I can't able to our men anyhow, our boys. Ị ga-ahụ na onwe polisi na-anọkọta mgba atọ gị, no need of ịgwa ọdeshi. Otu ụfọdụ gwachara bụrụ na nwa dị ama. Iji gwa ya na there is no government, they can shoot you. Egbe nwere ike isi somewhere abịa kụọ gị. Ị hụla n'ihe ti the problem. So no system. All system corrupt or the thing. System ga-promote kwa ihe ndị ka ọzọ. Ihe ị ga na-akụziwu something ịma na mmadụ ga ndị mmadụ a na-eme ihe interpret. The issue of religion, they cannot interpret it the way ha si aghọta ya dị iche. That is why mgbe ọbụla ị na-ekwu ya hụ na ha na-resolve ha ga-emenwu ya n'isi ha hazie ya ọfụma. Ịhapụ the matter ebe ha na-aga manage nwe ya ịma ya. You know what you are saying, but they cannot manage it. They cannot manage it. Otu awụkwa ka DOS, IPOB leadership, some things ha ga-eshow ha hapụ ya. Use another pattern. So ihe m na-achọ ka anyị ghọta na IPOB na Biafra land here anyị nọ. Na ndị na-join volunteer anaghị ajọ ha ma ọ Christian ma ọ Judaism ma ọ ọdịnala ma ọ omenala anaghị ajọ ha. Ọ IPOB volunteer ya ọba ya. Onye ọbụla ga-amakwa mmadụ makata ya ọpụta na post ya post rubbish. Gwa gị na without ọdịnala there is no ESN. Onye ka ị gwara gị ma mmadụ ole m sign na ESN. I sign na volunteer. Ma ndị ka I sign shọti ebe ọzọ. Ịma as a coordinator. Then mmadụ almost ha niile wụ Christian. So ele ihe ọzọ ị na-agbasi. Ka ihe ọzọ ị na-agwa m something ịma na Biafra abịa. Biafra ga-eme gị ịkpọ crusade n'ụtụtụ ịkpọ n'ehihie. Ị gaghị na-akpọzi ụtọ ahụ. Pastọ ga-enwe ọrụ. Pastọ ga-ahụ na ndị mmadụ amago ihe na ha na-eso seed because ihe o ji eso seed ka o nwee ọrụ. O nwego n'ọrụ ya so ya seed ka ọ ga obodo oyibo ọkụ ya. Ọ na-agazi obodo oyibo ọ nọzi ebe a ọrụ nọhie ihe niile nọhie. Then ọ ga-abịazi canceling gị ndị ga-abịa canceling na ndị nwe problem ka ị cancel ha. They will not come now. Ị na-agba afa ị ga-ahụ m because e nwere m ọrụ. Ihe m ji na-agba afa ọ maka problem. Ị na-agwọ ọgwụ m jikọ na-eme gị na omisi ma ndị amị chụọ m. Ndị amị Biafra agaghị na-achụ m. So ke m na-agwọrọ dị echifu ke m na-achọtakwanụ ihe m na-agakwu dọkịta dọkịta mgbọrọgwụ ọya dibịa maka m ga-arịa ahụ ma ọ dọkịta bekee ofu n'ime ị ga-emeri nke ahụ. Ndị ahụ ndị nọgo oredi etu ụfọdụzi ma ndị dibịa ha kpọrọ ya ọdịnala ndị ka na-agwọ mmadụ na-eme mmadụ isi ma ndị na-eme mmadụ ara ọha ma ga-agwa ya ọya ụcha ọdịnala ma ndị pastọ na-akọ mmadụ ara ibugharịcha ya ndị ejenti ha bịa gwa gị n'ọnụ ụlọ ekpere a ka a ga-agwọ gị ọha ma ga-agwakwa gị o bukwere ige ahụ n'aka ụtọ ka ọ dị ndị dibịa ụtọ ka ọ dị ndị ọdịnala ụtọ ka ọ dị ha mmadụ niile dị iche iche bọtụ mgbe konstitushọn Biafra bịara ka ị ga-ama ma ị ga-adọ sinetọ ka ị ga-adọ kanselọ bikos ọ bụ ilele konstitushọn mara ma na-ezu ochi na sinetọ gị dọnụ sinetọ ma ịsa gị gaa ọgụwa ga-ama ma people ka dị interested na crusade right bikos enwego n'ọrụ ha naghị aka aka obodo oyibo ndị na-agazi obodo oyibo maka prọpati ha n'obodo oyibo ma ọ na o nwere special duty ọ na-aga ịzụta ihe ka anyị ga na-apụ na-abata aganaghị ekpe na prayer point na Chineke mee m ka nga obodo oyibo onweghị ga-eso isi dị nke ahụ onye ga-agabe dibịa ndị oke ite gị hụ na ọrụ dị ọwụ yahoo ọ gaghị ga-ahụ na ọrụ dị life ị ga-ahụ na company dị even gị nwa sef ga-adị happy ị ga-ahụ na crime ga-reduce mgbe ahụ ka ị ga-amazi onye nwe onye ọjọọ ị confirm ọ na onye a wụ onye ochi na ọrụ dị na onye a ka na-ezu ochi ị confirm ọ na onye a na pasta na ọ chọrọ ị na-eme ihe Chineke because why ọ na-awụ onye bịa chọọchị ya ọ ga-emepe nke ya because na o nwere chance ọ bụrụ na o nwere ezigbo ọrụ ọ gaghị aga theological school he will remain in that church agaghị enwebara church but there is no work business ọ na-eme emebigo ọ ga theology o mebe church ọwụ fọt ya ọ society anyị nọ n'ime ya somebody abịa o mebe dibịa o promote wee o mepekwa ebe a na-agwọ ọrịa ihe o mepe ebe a na-agwọ ọgwụ ọ sịghị na ọ ya nwa ọdịnala ndị nna anyị mepechara obodo anyị gbuchaa ma agụ gbuchaa ọdụm developụ obodo anyị gbutuo nnukwu osisi waa ụzọ lụọ ọgwụ ebe unu lụrụ ọgwụ kọmuniti unu onye ka anọkọta ya ọkwapụ anọkọta mmadụ akwara bịa na nke unu eme agrimenti unu agba ndụ ka a na-agba ịgba ndụ asị oke n'ụlọ ụzụ ndị ebe a ụnụ ndị ebe a nọ the same community but na ahụ village dị ụta nọ ndị ahụ unu azawa aha gwaghịle mgbe ndị a bịara ha chọtachara anyị mmiri ihe a chọtara anyị mmiri a na-enwe ọwụ ọgwụ ka ha gwọrọ anyị mmiri ndị ahụ nọ streams ndị na-enwe mmiri they went to another community mee agreement with them enwere ike dị mmiri adị unu fa beta ibu na-eku mmiri anyị ha dere anyị onwe mgbe a ga-abịa sị m na ihe awa ọgwụ edewere m ga-eme mme enwe ego nwe nke ndị obodo anyị gwọtara ọ ha dechara anyị mmiri dewere anyị ma nke na-asọ asọ ma nke na-agbaka agbakọ ọhịa ha dere anyị gbuo ụzọ ahịa dị ha mere anyị ndị nke Christianity ha wegbucha nna anyị ha bịa nyekwa anyị skuul do anyị na-akwụkwọ akwụkwọ before ha bịa so the society na ya dị ka ha bịara dominate ya na oke ka anyị gaa n'ọdịnala still ị ka na-aṅụ panadol ị ka na-agakwa ụlọ ọgwụ na treatment ịga ime operation ma ndị nke anyị na-eme campaign for ọdịnala maka the whole religion ga-anọ ebe apart from Muslim but still imecha ya gị gaa ụlọ ọgwụ na obodo oyibo ụlọ ọgwụ but ị nwere ọdịnala ihe nwaanyị na-agwọ the cancer ihe nwaanyị na-eme operation ahụ ihe were na ọdịnala mee the operation were ọdịnala mee the cancer these are things anyị ga-eleba anya how do you lebe anya constitution ga-agwa gị ka ị ga-eme Biafra constitution ị mara ma ị ga-egwu mmadụ wayo with church ka ị ga-egwu mmadụ wayo with dibịa gị ka ị ga-egwu mmadụ wayo with ọdịnala gị ọ constitution ga-agwa gị ga-echi epu gị ị mara ite ishe ma ịma ma m nọ n'ime moto gị bịa te praise the Lord ọ itie nke ndị Judaism ọ itere m nke ọdịnala ma ọ bịa bido dewe ọgwụ n'ime moto m nọ na-aga ihe Biafra will solve our problem ka anyị lụọ ọgụ a adịgo mgbomgbu ọgụ agụla agụ ka anyị lụọ ọgụ alụkwa ọgụ a lee ebe Fulani na-aghọzi aka How many days for? How many days? Police, they arrested IPOB EVANGELISm. Rubbish. Una matlebe ha shabe kai confront onda. Onye threatens na mmadụ maka ihe ọ na-eme. Unu anọ ihe na-akpọ Chineke ndị Israel. Ọ maka ihe chi ndị Israel mere ha. Edere na Bible. Anyị nwa anọ ihe ndị mmadụ ga-emecha kpọọ Chineke ndị Biafra ma Chineke Nnamdi Kanu. Ha ekpewekwere chi anyị, ị gaghị egbu ha mgbe ahụ. Ọkwa countries. So that is why m ji gwa some of the Christian Nnamdi ezimozi because onwe nke m nwa nọ Biafra ka m nọ. Maka ha niile ahụ gwuchala m. Ma Christian o, ma ọdịnala o, ma ha niile onwe nke na-akọ Judaism o, ndị ka na-akọ akụkọ ya ihe, ha na-akọ ihe doro anya, ha na-eme det. Na-eme director ha na-eme det. Ndị ka ebe ha hapụcha ahụ ọnụ dị det, some people, you know, na ihe ha na-akọ ụfọdụ na-abịa izigozi ọma Judaism na-akọ offline. Si enyo na amabeghị anya ihe a chere ka ndị ma anya abịa ha akọ ihe a. Ya na-akọ anwụ mmiri. Ị na-akọ the same thing onye dibịa na-akọ ele nke m ga-aga. Ndị ke Christian eriela mụnwa. Unu niile onwe onye nke m so. Ihe m na-ekwu onye ọbụla ma na-eji onwe akụzigo m Sunday school. Go on onwe gị na-ekọ ka ị na-akọ ịghọ Christian before. I was a Sunday school teacher. Ị na-ahụ m before. Ị na-ahụ ma m na-epreach Bible. M na-epreach m na-eji ihe ọbụla mat ma Bible ọ bụla m ma Koran m ga-eji ya mat. M ga-eji enye instances. But ị hụrụ otu unu si handle mata na-awụghị otu Nnamdi Kanu si present eri unu. Ọ dịkwanụ mma. Ọ dịkwanụ mma. And onye na-handle mata ahụ of ịchọ ịkpọ Nnamdi Kanu only quote Nnamdi Kanu quote nke okwu na redio. Abịala iji gezi. Abịala iche si na ihe ahụ ya leader mmadụ mee post gị si na yes this is what our leader has been saying. Oga quote Nnamdi Kanu by his word. Quote onye by his word. Ihe ahụ ya na-ekwu ahụ ya our leader has been saying. Ị ga-asị na ọ dịka we know that he quote direct na ihe why na our leader voice ya nọcha ị ga-ekwu otu ya because ọ nọ n'ime ụlọ ya gwa gị ọ na radio Biafra then quote him wete tape ya play ye any tape about director he played adịghị wrong but right up nwere ike imebi the tape direct you wetere. Are you aware? If my people are not study these things, you bring the voice of our leader, yes, where he preached anything, Biafra on radio Biafra. If you say the write up, PG post the video, the write up will now bring the argument. Instead of people listening to the video, they will start arguing your write up. Did you understand? You now divert their attention from the main thing on a video. They will not be interested on the video again. They will be after your write-up, which is very, very wrong. You post another video, you threaten people on your write-up. Or you laugh people. You blackmail people on the write-up. Why you are putting the video of our leader? Why not allow them to listen to the video? Why not write it? Listen to Nnamdi Kanu. Then if you know that they will listen to Nnamdi Kanu, why do you now make sentences that will destroy their mindset first before listening to Nnamdi Kanu? It is a double game. You need to differentiate it. Did you understand? Oh, him that Kanu ge lebanya e mana ogwa dị serious. I nwere ike na-preach ihe ma anya. Onye nwetara obere brain, ya mabata na ya bịa kwuo ka ọ daa ya ndị ọ gị nwa ka ọ na-ele anya. Gị nwa ka ọ na-ele anya ya ọ na-ada. Nwa obere nke ọ nwetara na brain ya mgbe ị na-ekwute yes na ihe ọ na-ekwu ya odezie nke ya ọ daa ya. Na mgbe ịhụ na ha na-enweta ya na ha na-akwụta online izere the thing. Mana na ndị a na-akọrọ ihe ha na-aghọta ya ndị ahụ gị na ha so ụkwa ndị na-eme attack ma ọ ndị na-akụziri ka m wee na mmụọ ọdịnala na-akụzi ndị Christian. No, my problem ihe m na-preach now the reaction of the Christian. Ihe m na-ekwu ndị ka ahụ believe na ihe m na-akụzi na mụ na ha so ka m wee na m na-akụzi ọdịnala ndị ka ahụ sozi m for ọdịnala their own interpretation are this off from ihe ahụ ị na-akụzi and ha nwa bịazie na-aga direct attack and gị nwa na-akụzi ya na-aga direct attack and ịchọ channel ha instead of ịbịazi chịkọta ha nwa because ha pụwago Because one, some of the comments are Christians say na our program or your program or onye ọdịnala ga-abịa ime is because of onye na-aghọtaghị ya ihe ịkụzi ihe ọ na-edezi ka ha jizi abịa. And mgbe ọbụla ịghọtara na people a na-aghọta ifesize ndị ahụ gị na ha so, ndị nke ahụ gị na ha so ka ị ga-achịkọta otu director ọ na-eche eme ọkakata ya ọlaghachizi hoduzi IPOB chịkọta IPOB o nwere ike mee 2 broadcast for IPOB anyị na-study. Now only in a preach ordinary, in a preach their brain, Yahweh na ha buzia na-aga as attack to Christians. Mgbe ka ị ga-alaghachi nye ha program gwa ha na onwe ha ka ebu n'obi n'ihe ị na-ebe anya central anya, right? Ya kwa na ị na-ewu Christian na channel because iwuriri na a ga-enwerịrị evu na ha niile. Onwe religion ọ Chineke bidoro, all people bidoro ya. Then intention dị na-abata dị iche iche. The same thing with IPOB no. Ndị gara church na nwe ndị bụ n'obi maka ọghọghe religion iwu na a ga-ekpe okpukperechi ụta ahụ. Ị ga-asị mba na nke gị ka mma, ị na nke gị n'aka mma Chineke wepụtara nke gị ahụ. O nwere religion Chineke wepụtara gị kpọrọ m ụbọchị Chineke wepụtara ọ mmadụ bidoro ya si na ọ dị ha mma otu a. They communicate God ya aza ha ya kụziri nwa ya onwe nke Chineke ebido mgbe Jizọs nọ ya ihe a synagogue ka ọ na-aga ma Peter ha onye ha na-aga ọzi n'oge nke Paul ka o bidoro Christianity na Antioch. Did you understand? So ihe ndị a niile mmadụ bidoro ya ma nke gị nwa na-eme ọ mmadụ bidoro ya. Onwe nke ị ga-abịa sị m na ọ ya highest Judaism ha nwere ndị Christian na Israel. Ihe ndị a niile onye ọbụla nọ director na onwe ya ndị mmadụ na-ekpere ya ekpere na radio Biafra ma ndị mma na aha Jizọs ha etie director etie ise right. Then yawa mana the prophet nọ ọ sị as a prophet Yahweh prayed, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name, thy kingdom come. That is Nnamdi Kanu, reminding you the prayer of Yahweh. That is to say, the Yahweh is not a scam, or was not a scam, as people try to turn it. When they are turning it, they try to channel it to Nnamdi Kanu. Unless you are on your own, you call it scam. You call the Yahweh issue scam. But if you want to bring it to Biafra, it is not a scam. It is your personal opinion. And you should not be presenting it in the issue of Biafra. Do you know why? Nnamdi Kanu, unless you go for your own Biafra. If it is the Biafra IPOB championed by Nnamdi Kanu, he said that his name is Yahweh. I stopped calling him Jesus. Because I went to where he was born. They told me his name. I asked them what is the meaning. They said it is God the Savior. And I now check in our own dialect. I know that there are people that answering that name, Chizoba, and that is the name of Yahweh. And I cannot worship a man born of woman. I worship the God in heaven. Deuteronomy 20:20. Our leader will quote it for you. But he always reminds God the prayer of Yahweh that his kingdom come on earth. And if you want to tell you if our leader want to praise God, he said, hallowed be thy name. That is the prayer of Yahweh. Now he said his name is not Jesus. It's the name of a Greek god. Gods, right? Right? Now that is to say, the very prophet, the issue there is the name. Not that the prophet does not exist, that is a scam. No. But the name is the issue. And how people presented him as God. They now forget God, they worship him instead of worshiping God, because he himself, in the ending of that prayer, for he said, for thine is the kingdom, power and glory, forever and ever. That's what Yahweh prayed there. For thine is the kingdom. That is to say, he said, forever and ever. It have no limit. Power and glory. No limit. He said, for even if, that is to say, even if he resurrected, that glory remains with God. He said, forever and ever. For thine is the power. For thine is the, what is it called? The kingdom, power and glory, forever and ever. That is the problem there. People now take the glory of God that Jesus presented there. They now start giving to Jesus. They say he resurrected. And our leader said, I cannot worship man, born of woman. Because God said, I am jealous, Deuteronomy 20. That is the issue. You should stop misquoting our leader. Because we listen to him. I ain't a channel enough, man. And again, Brucha and Isheba. I am a handy, no, you better misquote where. Misquote where I have one or what, sugar. On carrying grenade, or Bible, called Quran. Ka Torah or here na Quran ka okwu Nnamdi Kanu na tape a ga-play iri but iche na na-eme nta iche na anyị ga-agụ na version ọzọ. Do you think the voice of Nnamdi Kanu is in different version? Enweghị different version, no voice of Nnamdi Kanu. Enweghị version 1, enweghị version 2, enweghị Akanibian version, enweghị Nnamdi Azikiwe version. Voice of Nnamdi Kanu is voice. Ito washi anyị play ye okwu na ntị gị nne ya ịnụ ni na akinyo. Ato monthly dues, Christians ato in IPOB. Judaism in IPOB ato. Ndị ọdịnala na IPOB ato. No full account. Anyị ezukọ, the same people zukọrọ ebe ahụ. Ị bịazi ido anya ị ga-agwa ndị mmadụ na nke gị na ịnabatara ya, ha emeli ya attack ihe ọtara. Now ị na-ekwu okwu na-atụ ekata ya. Na-echezi ka onye dọkwa igwe maka ị ga-ezinwu dị oziọma ka director. Grace ya dị iche. Grace ya na ọ ga-aka amụ noise. Ị ga-ezinwu ya ka ya amara ya dị iche. Amara dị man dị iche. Na ị ga-emewe ị na-echipi etu ya mgbe ọ bịara. Isi na ị ga-efinish nwa ọrụ director n'oge nwa ga-emecha ọrụ director. Correct ya religion, correct na gị nwa ga-emecha ya before director pụta ọ washi. Do you know why? Government does not control the people in Agba. They are independent people. Democratic in nature. You don't control them. And don't know when you believe. Oche no ya na eme. Oche na aga. My chef na goes guy already. O when dike no ni ma obia ha na otu yo ro ogwa. I na elego dia. Na shop ya yo fe mmiri ya. When dike ga church nata mmiri so. Obia no otu yo fe ya ni shop ya. All you believe. When dike u dibia, when dike obia o mepe shop ya omu oku. When dike obia you obey before. When dike you cannot there you make invocation. Ihe anyị kwenyere buru ibu ka na-achọkwa ihe ọzọ anyị ga-efe. Directors ndị ka na-achọ ihe ha ga-efe. Ka ị na-akọ na nke ha fere efe adị ma ha ka na-achọkwa ọzọ. But Biafra abịa ọrụ dị. Ị mara na ị ga-echenji chọọchị. Otu a ụfọdụ bịara chọọchị bụrụ n'obi ka ọ chọta nwaanyị. Ọ bụrụ n'obi ka ọ chọta di. Ọ bụrụ n'obi ka emeri ya miracle. Ma ọ bụrụ n'obi ka biznes ya aga. Ọ bụrụ n'obi ka ọ mara ma ndị chọọchị ama ha na-efe Chukwu. Ọ bụrụ n'obi ka ọ kwụọ ụgwọ ụlọ ya. Ọ bụrụ n'obi ka ọ gaa obodo oyibo. Ọ bụrụ n'obi ka o nweta ọrụ. Otu a ka ha si bata IPOB. Did you understand? Ihe ha bụrụ obi bata IPOB buru ibu. And gị ma ịma gị onye eme ihe gị si na IPOB niile. Did you understand? Otu a ka ha dị mana ndị ọdịnala. Otu a ka ha dị na ndị dibịa. Ịma ha na-eche ọdịnala na ndị dibịa na-agwọ mmadụ akụkọ nshi. Ọdịnala ọnụ nọma dibịa na-enye ọgwụ. Ọ ya ka mma. Otu a mpa ihe ha si mgbe ụfọdụ otu anyị nọ ịma na enwere ike mmanwụ anyị chọọ anya awa ọjị gaa ọjị nke awa ọdịnala. O nwere ihe ọjọọ nọ na ya. Ọ ya ka iji sị mmadụ ya gara nara oriri nsọ nke ya. Ọ dị same oriri. Isi ya na nke ọ na-anata ọdụ bad. Nwaanyị ijikwa ọjị. Onye ga-agazi chọọchị ga-enye ya nke ọ si na oriri nsọ. Ka o rie ga-esizi ya mba. Na ya bịa soro gị tawa ọjị. Ma ọ sọ ọ laikikwanụ ya. Den gị nwa na oriri nsọ isi m hapụ ọjị bịa soro gị. Onye ka anyị na-ekwu mejide elu akụ gị isi mba. Na nye m olive oil ka m gakwu fada ma ọ gakwu pastor ka ọ bless ya ma agwa gị mba. otu a ka ọ dịkwa gị nwa je elu akụ hapụ na onye ji olive oil ọ chọrọ ịgakwa ekwensu ka agọzie hapụ na ya ka ọ gawara onwe ọ bụ ya ka anyị gwara ndị Naịjirịa hapụ na anyị gawara n'onwe unu hapụ na anyị dị landlock onwe ha anyị nwere ọga abada obodo anyị dị mma hapụ na anyị nwere Biafra hapụzie hapụnụ nke kọrọ anyị anyị bịarịa oge ma ikwe gị gaa hapụ na anyị Biafra ha ajụkwa unu echila na argument ị na-eme ị ga buru post bubata ya na ESN gwa anyị na unu ga-aga ịchọ originate onye bụ ụzọ post made that post first the originator of that post na without ọdịnala our way of our fathers there will be no ESN akwa ndị a ndị na-ege director way of your father iche na ESN world dish and ọhịa brain gị gwara gị ọhịa brain gị gwara gị na ESN world dish otu a mụ na Biafra land na agwa gị na m agwa ofu mkpụrụ ọgwụ na ị ga-ekweta and ọhịa brain gị gwara gị some of you brain ga-agwa nna this guy na otu ọ na-apụta eprichi Biafra na-agba ya egbe na ọ ga-aba nwaanyị na-agwa ya ifere m emecha chọọ ka emere m ya fri mgbe a na ọ chọrọ ịla m n'iyi ị na-emere m ọdaechi ka m na-atụ egwu ebe ọ bụla m bata ma na-ama jijiji ihe m ga-ebu ụzọ chite ụmụ ọgwụ ma ọ na-arụkwa ọrụ ụmụ hapụrụ mma na ọnụ n'onwe m hapụrụ nụ ka m daa iberibe ọdaechi na-eme mmadụ iberibe ebe ị ga-eyuzu brenu gbaa igwe buru igwe gaa ebe ị na-aga ebe ị ga-eyuzu gbaa ọkada ebe ị ga-eyuzu brenu gbaa akịkị ebe ị ga-eyuzu brenu gara onwe gị chara nsogbu ị bịa kele nwa na ibu ọdaechi mgbe ị ga-eru ị ga-ama na ụbọchị ka unu ka a na-emesa chi isi m ọdaechi ana m agwọ bịa gbagbuo m IPOB ama na igburu m otu a ka ọ dị otu a ka ọ dịkwa n'ime ọhịa ndị pụta idi fedala nna ha nweghị onye iti na ochi betụ brenu gị gwara gị otu ị nọ otu a ka brenu unu gwa unu nọ ESN wọ nọ gọọmenti n'isi mbụ otu a ka nna ha amachagharị iburuli abụba na sekuriti argument na-enweghị onye ọ gbasara na-abịa mee postu ndị ahụ onye mere postu ahụ a ga-achọta ya originator ya ka ọ kọwara anyị ma ọ rụọla ESN mbụ ka ọ kọwara anyị ekpere ma ha butere ihe a onye bụ ime postu mee aba ESN ma ihe ma ihe na-amaghị ọgụ mmadụ niile ezuru ezu dị mmadụ niile ezuru ma ndị pastọ chọọchị volunteers pastọ chọọchị mee maghị oke ọkwawa pipụl gara iwegara m ịgara protest to Cardinal Arinze ụnụ mara nwa religion nke m nwa ihe mmanwụ Biafra maka the whole religion emejọchala m ndị a niile na-eprezent ha niile emejọchala m anọ m onwe m ka uche unu dị ya so achọga Cardinal Arinze ịhụ ha dị mgbe ị gara ịgwa ha laa na ihe ụlọ n'ọzụwa ọdịnala na ọ gara ịchọga ha wepụtara na onye isi ndị ọdịnala na Rome ka ụnụ ga miti but our people chọgara ha maka ha nwe ọfịs ha nwere influence ahụ na onwe ha ga-eme but ọfịs ha nwere aha ha na onwe ha nwere aha that is why a na-aga protest n'ọfịs ị nwere aha if not ọ wee bido protest ime ya ebe ọbụla a na-aga ọfịs ị nwere aha ebe a nwere aha oke ndị ahụ se ụta UN nyere ọda free Nnamdi Kanu ịkara isi ha na ndị kristian nọ na UN ọwụ na kristian nọ na UN nọ na-anabata ọda ahụ ịkara ịkpọ ndị lọya Nnamdi Kanu si ha na ihe unu chọrọ wụ na lọya Nnamdi Kanu niile na-aga ozi ndị ọdịnala na-echọzi kristian ọkwa ya maka unu bụ trit ndị ọdịnala na-asị na ahụ a ga-egbucha kristian ndị kristian asị na a ga-eme ha nka ọ gịnị ihe anyị mere unu ọ gịnị ka anyị mere unu ọ gịnị ihe ịma na ị ga-eprich ị ga-ahapụ ya ibi na-eprich ihe na-amaghị mgbe a ga-ebute argument na ị ga-eme iburu trit ị na-ebute trit mgbe ị reziri argument ị ga-efinish ya kedu onye na-epromotu nke ya bụ vichi ọda ebe odogwu na-adọkwa anyị ka nọ na nga ịtro yie ya ma ogbe ha nghọta ịchọpedala maka na o nwere grace a na-eji achịkọta ha ọ nọ na director mgbe anyị pere mpe nwere ndị na-adege biskit ma mmadụ lọta ọ bụ mmadụ niile ha na-enwe sta ya n'ihu ịhụ ha lịa gị nye biskit ya kee ụmụaka iwu awụ na ọ ga-awụ senior ihe a ndị a gọziri m nwere gift of leadership o nwere ndị ha kpokọta ndị mmadụ achịkọ nwee ndị ha kpokọta ha nwa achịkọ Nnamdi Kanu wee kpokọta ya ọchịkọ duo ọ na-ekpokọta achịkọ duo nke ya buru ibu When they have ha condemn mad. Ha kpọkọta mmadụ people achịkọtazie ha guide ha enyefe ndị ọzọ ga-lead. But director na-arụ ha niile. Ọ chịkọta unu ya hazie unu duru unu move. Amalia dị too much. Ihe anyị na-eme anyị chịkọta anyị ahapụrụ ya ka ọ bịa dọkpụọ. Ị ga-efix tanwu ya. Anyị agbaligo guide arịa IPOB ọhịa ị ga-emere director ọ wụrụfe ebe ọ nọ ọ gbasa Chineke. The only thing na nke ị ga-eme asị mmadụ ị ga-eme ọ wụrụfe onye a na-emeri ya emeri. Make sure na ị ga-idara Nnamdi Kanu IPOB. Make sure na ị ga-idara IPOB ọhịa ị ga-emere onye awa a na-emeri emeri a na-emeri emeri ịchọkwa gba ọsọ hapụ ya gba ọsọ chere a ga-emeri nwe ihe anyị na ebe awụ na anyị ka anyị grace ka anyị soro na ndị maka anyị ahụrụ onye amụma nka ndị ọzọ anyị nụrụ na anyị ọhụrụ onye amụma nke a mere anyị n'ihu anya anyị life anyị na-arụkọ ọrụ. Did you understand? So these are things our people should understand. Ọgwụ agbagotere ka anyị finish ihe a ka this man bịa mee ihe a onye egwu ikuku ewu na-eso. Nnamdi Kanu pụta na mobil ha ajip ha amara na agreement ha na Nigeria nwezi otu ọ dị. Ịzọ tezako nọ ya ka anyị na-alụ na court ịgbali egbe na Owerri nwe ihe ọ na-eme ajip. Isedi o mee gị trouble ịgbali egbe na ọlụ onwe ihe ọ na-eme ajip. But ESN fight terrorists na bush ọ na-eme Nigeria affect na-eme Britain affect because it is part of the agenda of the Fulani and the Britain. And they always work kind of. Now that they have come back to blackmailing of IPOB, can I confront one? Confront on her press her down. Within 1 week, have a good argument oblige. Press and they are down. But how can I give up to us? The like Mohammed did the news, and send in like Mohammed will write it and send it in WhatsApp group where the newspaper editors are with him. They are there with him. Did you understand? Their duty is to print out anything like Mohammed sent. It is now in news. That's all. Anything they arrange with the police or army. That's all. And they will continue to push. We will continue to push. So, ihe director achịkọtara ma gị nwa ma mụ onye ọbụla ma kedu mmadụ ile so na ndị achịkọtara. Ọ ya mere some of the matter ndịrị Chike Dozima n'ọfịs ya ị ga handle nwe ha matter director he's still alive. Ọfịs ya ka dị working active. A na-enye ọrụ ruru ọfịs ya. And you also anyị nwa na-arụ ọrụ gị ma gị nwa na-arụ ọrụ ịrụ katakwanụ ị have director nke ya. That is why some people fell. They follow infiltrator. How? They told them that DOS are not doing like our leader. That is very wrong for somebody to think that somebody can do like Nnamdi Kanu. Do you see how they deceive you? They now tell you that somebody is doing like Nnamdi Kanu. How can somebody do like him? Tell me. Now, the DOS keep proving it that Nnamdi Kanu is important because they have not covered all the gap. Now, if they do like our leader, why are you fighting for his freedom when we have people that are doing like him? Do you now see why the gap is there? Do you now see why deceivers always try to draw your attention that the leadership did not do it like our leader, which is wrong for people to do it like our leader. What they are doing is what they have been doing when our leader was here. Sometimes they will report to him on the things that are supposed to come to his table. The one that's supposed not to come to his table, which they can handle by themselves, they will handle it and our leader will get the result. These are things that they have been doing. And they are doing it even as our leader is absent. Now, while they take their report to Chike Dozim, and he will now channel it to our leader. And there are some of the leadership members that our leader give direct message, even as HOD is leading them. Now, even as our leader is in detention, he can send the direct message to China Songoru. He can send the direct message to Maiso Former. He can send the direct message to Imapuafo. He can send the direct message to some other people. Why Chike Dozim is in charge, but this message will come to him. Did you understand? These are people. There are people that our leader messages here that you don't even know. You give them direct message. And the message comes to them. He's in charge of IPOB. That is why the leadership always preserve his position. Because he's not alive. The purpose of the enemy in countering his voices from there is to keep him incommunicado. That he will be on Ondomo, he will be alive, but he will not be speaking. What kind of rubbish is that? That he will give another, they will counter. They say he did not ask his sit at home to stop. He did not cancel 5 days sit at home about that affected Nnamdi election, November 5th to 10th, November 5th to 10th, 2021. Our leader cancelled that one. Monday sit at home, he suspended it. They now saw that the leadership keep presenting Nnamdi Kanu as our leader. They now told him to say that they will no longer take instruction from anybody in DSS. The plan is to keep Nnamdi Kanu incommunicado. When the voice keep coming through the leadership that Onyendu said, they now attack the lawyer direct, Ejiofor. They even told the DSS to arrest Ejiofor. They even told DSS that Ejiofor have ESN as bodyguard. These things is to stop the message. Because Ejiofor have a very serious information about those that Nnamdi Kanu told him on what happened to him in Kenya. People involved. What was their plan? To maintain what federal government agreed with the agent provocateurs, that they will make sure they keep Nnamdi Kanu incommunicado. But the lawyers of IPOB secured 2 times visit a week. That destroyed Nigerian government. While we are here fighting different front wars, they jam our radios. They blackmail the leadership, but they are the people that jammed the radio. They attack radio, they stole many, they bribe people, they bought some of our radio, they so many things. Different wars. They impersonated ESN. We are trying to make sure that ESN remains until our leader. They impersonate IPOB. They impersonate everything. They do everything. And we secured IPOB till today. Unesheba ngama bana religion. Gwamo nke ezirezi. Gwam religion ezirezi na. Ihe anyị na-ekwu bụ deceitfulness, deceive, ara bara na religion. Both manke ordinala, both nke ọbụla o. Ha niile na-akpacha arụ ma Christian. Ekwupụtatụ arụ ụfọdụ ka a correct ya. People ewureze personal. Ya dịka o nwere nke a sị ya emela. A na-akpapụta arụ. Na pastor na-egwu mmadụ wayo ọ dị mma, ndị dibịa na-egwu mmadụ wayo ọ dị mma, na ndị ke na-eme oke ite na ọ dị mma, ndị ke na-ebute ya na social media na a na-akọrọ ọtụ mmadụ. Did you understand? People are just saying, well, Tonu say no play is a picture Nnamdi Kanu. Was a Biafra, just go again say no Biafra, na me here religion. But it have to Kanu. You can say anything. Even the woman now change your profile picture now to Nnamdi Kanu. Ha, you don't wear supporters. They will love him. Forgotten that Kanu can never lead you from any other channel apart from IPOB. The only IPOB is the only people that Nnamdi Kanu can give account of. Only IPOBs are the people that you can tell Nnamdi Kanu that they did so thing. He will tell you that it is a lie. Let us confront Nigerian government. Nnamdi Kanu must be freed. We have defeated them. Tinubu have no power over Nnamdi Kanu. This is one thing our God did for us. He gave Nnamdi Kanu court victory before the election. That's all. And now, IPOB destroyed the IEP, or Global Peace Index, against IPOB or their report or something. We destroyed it, which was the weapon of Nigerian government to go to Supreme. They prepared it against Supreme.
against Nnamdi Kanu is supreme. They also planned for no election in Biafra land against Nnamdi Kanu is supreme. And the only option to rake P2B out. So they want to use it and play two ways. When Ade Berima and his gang perfected no election in Biafra land, it will be used against Nnamdi Kanu is supreme. They will say that Nnamdi Kanu and his gang, proscribed group, they stopped Nigerians from making change in Nigeria. They will now speak as if they hate APC. You will see APC members supporting Nigerian youth, supporting P2B, because Nnamdi Kanu is involved. These are things we defeated them. That's why they have nothing to write. Now that the court give them date, they are now sending the police of Imo, which I will look for his name and publish his name. That is picture. We will get his picture, Commissioner of Police Imo. Circulate it. Come home, we are not here. To tell us why they go to prison and bring out people, tell them they are going to court. They come outside, they told them that if you agree your IPOB, your case will be dissolved. Today, they parade them as IPOB since yesterday, turning their back, picturing their back. How can you get IPOB, you picture their back? But Idragood was missing. You didn't tell us who she was with you. So many people are now missing. You didn't tell us. The one people you kidnapped in Aba, you didn't speed and they published their pictures. How come these ones? And that is why our people must stand up and fight these people. They must stand up and fight these people. In truth and the honesty, we have no weapon, we have no gun, than to be campaigning for truth while our God keep doing what he's doing through the legal team and through Nnamdi Kanu that resist every form of bribery and corruption from Nigerian government. He is the key of the matter, Nnamdi Kanu. They have approached him through the cabals, through the emir, through the sultans, through prominent people in Nigeria, even through foreigners for him to abandon Biafra. He is the one that is holding the case. He is the one keeping Nigeria. His detention is the only thing keeping Nigeria alive. Did you understand? Immediately he's out, Nigeria collapses. They have promised him heaven and earth. He still resists it. He rejected them. And God is using him to fight them there. He has shown them that he came for Biafra to be restored. And we that are here must make sure we protect the IPOB that is giving Nnamdi Kanu strength to resist all those, to face all this punishment, torture, incarceration, and he still stand on his faith. Knowing that for IPOB to remain strong, then if you want to kill him, kill him. That is the decision of the man. And that is why our people must know that anything that will bring any problem in IPOB, you must try to stop it, because that is the only thing Nnamdi Kanu have. It doesn't matter how the argument is favoring you. It doesn't matter how you think it is okay. Immediately you hear ceasefire, that is fine. Immediately you get a signal, that is fine. There are posts I make the other day. Positive posts, not negative. Very right. But I went to the other one strong before. Then a very serious internal instruction. I came back, I didn't need to contact anybody. Hence that particular matter was mentioned. I came here and deleted my post. The person you wrote that the post concerns may say, hey, yes, they have defeated you. And that is what our people mostly dodge. So that the person will not say, he have defeated you. Oga, it is not so. You can make a post, you get another meaning, you delete it and go your way. Hey, you have deleted it. Yes, I've deleted it. That is why it's my page. That is why you pardon the chakwa ko we go occasion. When you are going na akwa ade ma yo yipia. Ma oya ma I move ho na ode ma we whip. I may post ho na ode ma ision. I don't want them to say I've deleted it. E makwa di ihe. I na ede na akwa hicha ya. I na eme mistake the hicha ya, the correct ya.
ime post hụ na dite na-adị mma, ime ya amend, ime ya edit, wepụ nke na-adịghị mma n'ọrụ onwe gị. Ị na-ekele mụ na ime gị eme, ime gị post eme, ịhụ kọmentị na post a na ili dị ime ịhapụ ya ishikere ka sị na ịwa akwa akwụrụ. Ọwụkwa otu a ka Director si eme, ọwụkwa otu a. Did you understand? Our people needs to know that in this IPOB, it doesn't matter in a mail to see or highest, or help Biafra or help IPOB. If IPOB affect, hence our infiltrators do not obey the leadership. Ya would argument him and the right. Ya would know Otisha out there. Oga like Nnamdi Kanu. How that? Hapụ ya ahụ na ihe ị ga-emere ihe Nnamdi Kanu na ime Christian IPOB dị safe ya pụta. Ọ ya nwa muscle ya. Ọ ya nwa weapon ya. O nweghị ihe ọzọ. Achọrọ m ka ndị mmadụ jiri maka na anyị IPOB emewe uche ha adapụ na IPOB. Dan esi na mmadụ chesiri ya ma mmadụ mere mba. You disobey command and control. All you ma obasa gị. All you ma wote shadap. Then no ye po faction. When you gbasa na all ya n'ime nwu ya. Can be different. So our people should know that this IPOB enye fecha ya anyị n'aka ka anyị manage ya kpamkpam. O nwe onye na-lead ya no Nnamdi Kanu. If you want to manage the members, more work na your own idea. E hapụrụ ya odogwu, guide wazie ya, guide wazie the IPOB, guide wee hapụrụ ya odogwu. O nwere grace eji achịkọta ihe. Ndị nọ na this IPOB gbagotere. Guide eji IPOB ka onye nwere amara ya bịa chịkọta ihe. Mee obey order IPOB leadership, mee obey order ha. Na director nyere ha grace. Ma ọ ga-anọghị, nwunye ọga na-enweta another grace. Ma ọ ga-anọghị, manager na workshop or shop ebe na-enwe another grace amamihe ga-add. Otu a ka ọ dị the leadership members of IPOB. Ozugbo director na-anọghị otu ọ na-anọghị amamihe ha add. Go and study it. Now ha nye ha ala gị nke gị ahụ nke ha ahụ ha ga-enye gị. Ị hụrụ nke ahụ leadership hapụrụ director, hapụkwuorie director. Hapụkwuorie director, hapụrụ ya na ọ na-abịa. Ọ na-abịa odogwu. Ọ naghị agba ọsọ ọgwụ. Odogwu agba ọsọ ọ na-abịa. Ka anyị dọja ndị a. Ịmakwa na osisi anyị na-akwatu ka buru ibu. Imagine osisi a na 100 and something years, 109 years na Nigeria. Ajọ osisi. Without na director guru ya na akwara, gubishiri akwara osisi a. 180 years. Ugbu a na 109 years. This is Nigeria. Ajọ osisi. Director were radio Biafra. Court of first of all obuzo court agbara ụfọdụ ya bịa hụ na ọ dịtụọla anya ihe ọ ma wụ arịgoro ya ọ na-eshake ya bịa gbutuwe aka ya branches ya. Ịma how many branches anyị gbutugoro since eji director in branches Nigeria. Ịmakwa na o buru ibu. If you push it anyhow you destroy ya. Ka anyị na-ezi ozi ọma na-destroy Nigeria na court na-eme protest ka some of their friends na-ahapụ ha ọ ya branches. Ka IPOB na-emekwe new friends. Anyị na-akọ ọtụ branches ha ji achị tụọ ya ka anyị nọ na redio na-arụ for years. Ihe 100 and something years oshishi anaghị agbali egbe na Owerri ya ọda. This Nigeria anyị na-ahụ anya. Ajọ foundation ndị na-agba ya mmiri buru ibu, ndị na-etriti ya buru ibu, na-eri uru na ya. Ha achọghị ka ọ dị ochi daa. Anyị gbutuchala mgbọrọgwụ ya ga-afọ nka. Ha achọghị ka ọ daa. Ha ka na-enwe eji ya. Anyị gbutuchala branches. Your duty now guide ya this thing. Director na-abịa ka ọ gwa ebe anyị ga-akwaga Nigeria because anyị akọtụ gị otu ọ ga-ada. Ka anyị hapụ ịkwaga ya wrong place. That is what we are telling our people. Did you understand? So this IPOB anyị nọ ya, immediately you come to IPOB, idewe level gị. Idewela n'ụlọ gị mewe ebe ozugbo e nyere order. Ịma na order thing ka anyị na channel. What you are saying, that is why you nwee coordinator na zones. ị ga-amacha ihe beta sị na IPOB nyere ọda DOS nyere ọda right ọ memo ị ga-ahụ ma director ọ nọ here ma ọ nọghị ya memo from IPOB leadership onye ga-asign ya HOD in the presence of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu na-assign memo. He don't issue memo. He come from leadership. Or now from office of Nnamdi Kanu. Whether he's here or not, all HOD na sign the memo. Only his office in IPOB. If you don't know. Did you understand? So, when they say question, a question, all here to for Nanso, Nelugu. Mbasa ga meeting ndị ọhaneze. Onye ọbụla ga-anọrọ oche, not violence. Occupy the meeting hall. Na ọhaneze bịara meeting. Then, after some people bụ ụzọ ga, ya wụ na ha ebidogo, ọhaneze abịago meeting eme ya emego ihe ahụ. Because I showed many states na-aga. And I put at once, all the marriage on Agawa. Ono kpọ moto nke unu, o nwere ike ofu zone ọzọ na abụọ na abụrụ moto gawa. Anyị nwa na onwe nke anyị ka nọ n'ụzọ, anyị erutego Udi, anyị nọzi n'Udi Enugu steeti, anyị abaghịgo ụzọ Udi ahụ. We have followed that road. The next one anyị nwetara ozi na ndị isi onye ọbụla alawa, ndị niile nọ n'ụzọ ha alawa. Na onye ọbụla ka nọ n'ụzọ ya alawa, na-emego ihe a chọrọ ime. Na ndị bụ ụzọ ga emego ihe ha chọrọ ime. And na ha alago, and na DSS ejugo ebe ahụ na onye ọbụla gara dị na ga-ejide. Did you understand? Ụfọdụ ka nọ n'ụzọ sị na ha eruo na ha kwesịrị ịgara ebe ahụ. Ma moto nke anyị nọ. Akwụrụ m ọtọ na dị moto na-ezu na-eprichi Biafra. From Abia State to Enugu, 3 hours. I was standing. So I am going to go driver. Nna, ndị isi saying turn. Ozugbo a gwara driver turn. Small time, I don't know when they did that place. Na akpọrọ ha laghachi ha agawa na ha chọrọ ịga. A na-agbalị na emecha go command and control. They command you and they control you. Isi na chọrọ ịkarụ ejide gị bịa kpụọ IPOB ka ya bụkwa ihe ọzọ anyị na-eme abịa diwe lọya nwaanyị na anyị enyego gị instruction ga-emenu lọya anyị ga-efesi ndị ọzọ eji ugbu a ikretere anyị ọrụ ọzọ ọ ga-alawa na anyị mere ihe a chọrọ ime o nwere ọzọ ị chọrọ ime ọ gbagori na news ọ na-achọzipụta na news what you about to go and do is about to come out in the news o jugo na social media. Nemwere Igbo youth disagree with Ohaneze in their meeting. Onwe mgbe ekwuru na IPOB. Optagori na news. Ịnọkwa mgbe mothers Igbo mothers gara challenge kwa Ohaneze. Nye ndị a onye ọrụ arụ. Ọ pụtago na news ọ pụtara. Gị masị na ị ka chọrọ ịgakwu ka onye na-agakwu na. Ị na-agakwuzi DSS. Ọ ya nwa wote shi hazi anyị. Your idea will be okay. But you'll be in the unit or zone. In a coordinator is Rosie Ekaga school. Ya gwagị na ọhịa ndị isi kwuru. In ọjị. Ilo ihe kwuru. Imechazi choice ndị isi ozi. Izizie ya ozi. Ọwụ by countering an order. Ị naghị akanta order. Ị ga-ezi ozi si ya zirukwa ndị isi. Na-emekwa ihe a ụta na adịkwa mma ma emekwa ya ụta. Right? Ka ahụ esozi. Ọwụ na ime accept order. Order adịgo already. And they will continue to march. Chukwu Abịama will continue to assist us, guide us, protect us. Ekwele ka ịpụ on a line, ịdị anyị mkpa. Osisi anyị na-aga ịkwatu buru ibu, ọ darube. You are important to us. You are important to us. Hapụ onye ọbụla mejọrọ gị, ma onye na-achọ ka imerie in argument. That person you want to win in argument. Leave it. The freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. Do you know if Nnamdi Kanu is freed now? There are people you lost in IPOB. You will be angry. Why you lost them? Because they fall out. Not, you might know when they now rejoicing and they further that rejoin the autopilot. No. We don't rejoice. People deceived them. And that is why we are here. To make sure that people don't lose. They don't follow them and lost. this very anger or some quarreling or misunderstanding with some of us, immediately our leader is free, you will regret. Because that is the key. Raise the dust. We never say misinterpretation of what is happening. You will regret. You will unblock some of the people you blocked. Isn't it? Hence our leader is free. You unblock them. Some of them, that's why you unblock the person. Because the next topic of the person, I was quite young block because our leader also the present agenda. In that time, you can block the person. That is to say, we don't need to lose them because we have lost people who will regret. When our leader is out, we will regret losing them. Not that they are more important, but they are supposed to join us in reaching because they have suffered. But emotion have destroyed them. Now, we don't want to lose them again. Now, in the issue of religion, because that one is not attacking the leadership. That's why we are preaching to you. We don't want to lose you because IPOB cannot shake, but somebody in IPOB can shake you. Do you understand? So I'm not saying we'll lose IPOB, but I don't want to lose people, right? The same way people don't want to lose me. Then we don't want to regret much on the people we lost in the struggle. Let us guide ourselves. If that thing jideshie ya ike na odogwu na-apụta ka anyị lekwasị odogwu na-apụta eme ọgwa anyị mere emebere dị ọ na-ekwucha na Biafra land ịma sinsi mmadụ kpọdobere m jụọ m onye isi na gị mekwere dị anya na-ekwu ịma sinsi m zọtara nshinama ụkwụ nshinama na-aga n'ụzọ na mazụ nshinama ụkwụ ịmakwa ọgwụ elukwuru ma na elugo ezigbo ọgwụ ịma dị onye bụ na ewu ọnụrụ ebu ụdị ekele director oge ekele gị ma ọ pụta gbagotere hapụ n'ihe a na ị ga-emenwu ọkwa ikugo nke ị kwesịrị ikwu hapụzie ka anyị dọfụta odogwu ka ọ bịa doo anyị anya ịma na o nwere amara ya anyị dọfụta Nnamdi Kanu anyị ekwugo ihe anyị kwesịrị ikwu ndị redio Biafra na-eme emancipation right then anyị nwe na onwe anyị nọziri onwe anyị na-condemn evil na-adapta na religion all corner. But some of us will be returned say Moses people attack. You get message is pedala because now all the cause some of us who through voice ma ndị gbagote through ka ha na-ele anya na-eme ihe ha. Now is pedala ọkwa na ihe ha na-eme ihe gị nwa na-eme. But ha na-elezi gị anya na-emezi their own. With the hope na ihe ha na-eme na-aga online with your own. Do you understand? And in Mubananya to draw them closer, know that now how they misinterpret ihe na-akụzi. Now, if you continue on that, you know that it will still strengthen them to make the post. Now you subpedal. How no nya ha na-elebu anya anazi ekwu ihe. Not that na-emerigo gị ọ na-ụka words. Ọ ya mere anyị ji low elu na anyị suspend the Monday sit at home because all order. Ọ dịrị anyị mfe. Ihe anyị mere campaign ya. But about the same man who did the campaign say so Monday start to have been suspended because all that there. Go to a kigation and make not that not the anima, yeah, with an anim. It's a college again, meanwhile, college, you can defend on Monday start to. In my college, a defender. Do to not director group. You get more college, you can defend something we have campaigned for. That's why people was emotionally driven away. It defend the hard is. It's a new leadership, it's a nigga suspend the way, it's a nigga can move. It's a hard happy. But these things what I in shame, Mary. What I in shame. So now what you do for us now is this very IPOB and Freginaka, Ndeka is up trana, Ndeka is up trana, Ndeka is up trana. Esukuna ni hege make a mother dap. Unyo blatare dap ya jirake akwapunwe. Onye ahụ gba leadership okwu ya kwapụ ọga guide ya ndị mmadụ ọwụdụ na ị chọrọ ka ido ndị mmadụ anya na okpukperechi nke gị highest ọ na ndị a na-emete ya yes they have known the evil People know the evil in their religion, and how now condemn me. Christians now condemn evil, right? Ndị ọdịnala na condemn evil. Ọkwa anyị nwa ndị kantachara ma oke ite ma ihe niile. Ihe ahụ ihe ndị anyị na-alụ. We fight it together. We fight fake pastors together. But now, people are now misinterpreting it. Ihe ahụ ezigbo ọgwụ ị na-alụ. And they misinterpret it, and they take wrong actions, and they complicate issues, and they are setting confusion, instigating trouble. So how many kind charges? How many kind charges? About 5 kind charges. How they instigate? It's not what you are teaching. They are now instigating. They are now setting confusion. Serious confusion. Instigating trouble. Each quotation issue. Conspiracy they were on. Another kind charge. There are conspiracy group in Canada. Our people must understand what we are doing. Even this IPOB, guy the area Nnamdi Kanu no wrong with it. No wrong with it. Happen them I don't have a Biafra. Constitution of Biafra will arrange them. The activities get arranged. Omo bode ga yo hazi again to get change. Utoka Biafra ge sha hazi mad. My religion o ga hazi ki. Inoro normal otu obodo sha hazi mad. Inweto iru obodo hazi. Utaka o ge si hazi ani. Unu hapụ na anya aka biko nnu. Hapụ na anya aka. Unu hapụ na anya aka. Ọwa ọrụ dị maga crusade n'etiti eyi ara na agba m ebe m nwere ọrụ. Ọwa ọrụ dị pastor akpọ crusade na-eyi ara na agba ya. Ọwa ọrụ dị maga ịgba afa ka ihe gara m. Ka ihe na-agba m. Ọrụ dị maga agwa ọka ite. Onwe polisi na-agba accidental discharge maga agwa ọdeshi. Ọwụ condition mere anyị ji na-eme ihe ndị a. O ji agara onye ọbụla na-eme ya ahịa. If I have work, came na theological school for. I will remain in that church. The constitution of Biafra will arrange all these things. Did you understand? Rangeranya IPOB. No, I want to direct on a beacon. Rangeranya IPOB. Rangeranya IPOB. Hazira na IPOB ebe ọ bụla isi onye hụrụ a na-achị iji ame hazie IPOB protect IPOB hapụ ihe Chineke na Nnamdi Kanu na-eme ndị Nigeria ebe ahụ hapụ ihe ndị Chineke na nna emecha Nigeria ihe ga confirm ma ihe asị gị mee anaghị emeri direct emeri anaghị emeri Nnamdi Kanu emeri anaghị emeri ya emeri mmadụ emuvula gị emotionally remain on the line na-enwe ndị na-adọkwa ihe a obi ụtọ mụ na ha na akọva gapụ director ha na akọva gapụ director ịhụna na ha na art na ebe ị ga-anọ confirm all the leadership highest na they still maintain the office of our leader massacring of our people in Aba 31st of March 2023. Do you know what they did? They went back to leadership and discuss. But people expected the DOS and the HOD to come immediately on air. He is not director of Radio Biafra. He is not leader of IPOB. He is not the commander of the army. He is head of the Directorate of State. They always discuss before they bring it out for us. That is one thing people don't know. They want to compare with Uchemefo. Uchemefo was the deputy director of Radio Biafra. He can be on air. You call in, he will tell you what to do. He will give you order immediately. Apart from that, they take every instruction to leadership. They discuss it. They bring it out. Now, when they discuss the killing, what next did they do? They now concluded that, now, lawyer have given press release, Ejiofor, lead counsel. He must say something. Is IPOB lead counsel. Right? He's the person to say. That is why sometimes if he says something, Ejimako don't say it. Some people will say, let Ejimako say. No, sometimes we misinterpret him. We misquote that thing because there are duties for our lead counsel. There are things that will happen. Only lead counsel, not all the lawyers. It's your fault, the lead counsel.
Oyanwa kwuru maka massacre. Now, special council can condemn it. Okay, and every other. But the lead council will go do the official press release. Special can condemn it. Same. Let us move. After that one, Emma Powerful gave press release. That is IPOB press release. Ihulote Shemia. Utake the kidnapping of our leader news. Echere Jofoya Aga with a report. Biakuo na director na Kenya. IPOB a press release. Online, civilized manner. Now, they concluded that, hence, we have shared flyers of Mazi Maduabuchi coming on air on the 4th. No, is it a 4th or no? Not 4th. I've forgotten that day. Was it 2 days later? Or what? 3 days. Okay, they said 3 days. 3 days time. Now, they now left it for Maduabuchi to come and talk about it so that we will observe a minute silence for them. Now, if Mazi Maduabuchi, through his broadcast, we observe 2 minutes. It was 2 minutes. It wasn't 3 minutes. 2 minutes or 3 minutes. I don't know. He didn't give them 1 minute, 1 minute silent. It was like 2 minutes. Those are people massacred in Aba. People expected Chike Zoziem when he came on his last broadcast to order for a minute silent or 2 minutes silent again. As if they died 2 times. These are stupidity of people. They don't decide. Listen to our radio broadcasters. If you call them on phone, if anything you bring as something that should be handled by the leadership, they will move it to them. They don't give you order. That is how we work. That's why the office of deputy was abolished. Only deputy can act like that. Then on security matters, they will discuss it. And Tina Samoru, that is on that section, will come and clear it. They still reserve the one of our leader. There are things he don't say that should come out from our leader. That is to say, his office they allow his office to be active. But those things, people expect them to say it. If they say it, then what is the office of our leader? If they say it, if they do what our leader is supposed to do, then they have taken his office. Did you understand? So that is what we are telling our people. We will continue to propagate this very gospel of truth and honor, of freedom, so that when our leader comes out, he will still call IPOB. And our voice will thunder like never before. These things we are facing today is part of the things that will warrant many nations to serve our God. People will be jealous of our God. The same way you call the God of Israel, the same way they will call the God of Biafra. These are things our God is planning to achieve for us through Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. We will continue to push them. Nnamdi Kanu must be freed as ordered by the court. Supreme Court Supreme Court must allow justice to reign, because Appeal Court have perfected the justice already, and they will continue to do so. May Chukwu Abiyama bless all of you, bless our leader, bless Biafrans all over the world, favor our people, those that are sponsoring ESN, those that are sponsoring our people all over the world, those that are making sure that we don't lack in the area that they are supposed to do something. Chukwu Abiyama will bless them. Those that have the mind to do, but they don't have such job that will equip them to offer such assistance. May Chukwu Abiyama give them jobs. Those that are working, but they need not to change their job or their work. It is in your hand, Chukwu Abịama, to do it for them. Our people have not gone to claim anybody's land, but because of the policy of where we was trapped in, which is Nigeria, we scattered everywhere, and the people we are in their countries are now torturing us, putting us in prisons because of the allegation given to us from the Nigerian embassies. This is part of the reason we know that you, Chukwu Abịama, will give us Biafra very fast, because only you is our ambassador now. No Nigerian ambassador is speaking on our behalf. Rather, they are giving us allegation that even the foreign countries, they are looking us the other way. But only you, and under your grace, is why we are still in those countries. Please, Chukwu Abịama, free Nnamdi Kanu and give us Biafra. To the glory of your name. Chi, Ukwu, Okike, Abia, Amara, Pụrụ ime ihe niile. We have prayed. Ise, thank you. Thank you. Ụmụ Chineke. Thank you. From me, fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi, and from here, our homeland radio Biafra. It is good evening. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Ụmụ Chineke. Ndị agọzi.